but I need to
Ja, no
manually
problem.
play some of my dissonant runs.
Hello.
When worlds are lost and heroes fall and darkness claims the day, a shimmer in the fabric of the cosmos lights the way. He steps out from the multiverse, the nexus is his door, a legend whispered on a billion planets and a million more. He holds a glass, a liquid sun, a smile both sharp and kind, the one who brings the party and leaves no villain left behind.
I've been sitting here waiting, haha. What up, Grotty? I'm glad you've been here, buddy. I appreciate it. What's up, Whitey? What up? How did your tourney go? We will get into that in just a second. I will show up on the... I'll pull up the tournament bracket for everybody. What up, Berto? How are you doing today, sir? Had your YouTube up on the PC not moving. That is awesome, Grotty. I'm sorry it took me so long to get home and get on. But we are here now. Give me one moment. I'm trying to post these. I need to figure out an easier way to do this, but right now I'm just doing all of this self-promo shit in all of the different Discords. Alright. Sorry about that. So we are here. We are ready to go. So, as far as how the tournament went, howdy Tequila Man, hope your tournament went well. Thank you, Rubber Duck Sauce. So, unfortunately, it did not go great, but we did stay in Legends. So we tied for 24th place at 218 waves. I died without using, I don't think I used Demon Mode, but I definitely did not use Nuke. And we got 218 waves, so still terrible. And uniquely, I actually have, if you look back here, most of my attack stuff is gold boxed right now because I've been doing disco runs. So I went in as kind of a hybrid, but realistically, sorry, with the scaling of health in Legends, it was basically still just pure EHP. I had virtually no damage to kill anything. Even with the maxed out workshop, it was still very, very low. But as far as the tournament's concerned, we are staying in Legends. We got 24th place. We're going to get some gems and 225 stones. And then, so also, another little thing here. I did not really want to do this, but I had a Mustang that I bought whenever I was in high school, and I've jokingly talked about selling my car for the Black Friday packs. And obviously I did not do that, but I finally decided today that I was going to sell my car to a local used car dealership to us. So I am going to get myself a stone pack. I really want to get some module tickets, but I can't swing that right now. So instead we are going to go ahead and grab a single stone pack. So give me 1 second to grab that really quick. 1 second. Sorry. Alright, it's sending a verification code for some reason. I've never had this problem with this card before. I don't know, it's not liking the bank account. Hang on 1 second.
Gentle heart, black and white, in his view, day and night. Then the switch in his head, target locked, nothing said.
Okay, tower, or it seems to be the website's not working. Let me try again. Wait, let me make sure I'm using code 300 actually. Hey, hold up. Okay, we are. Everybody, make sure whenever you are buying anything through the web store that you are using a creator code. Personally, I am using Spartans, which is code 300. For some reason, and I've never had this happen, the Tower web store is asking me to send like a code thingy. It's sending me a code and then telling me that it's not allowing it to work. Don't understand. Has anybody had an issue with the web store?
The house lights hit the floor, the crowd begins to chant his name. He steps out from the shadows to play his favorite.
Okay, hang on. I think it might have actually been my bank blocking it because I just now got a thingy. Said wait 2 minutes and then try again. What the hell? I don't know what's going on with this. I get the code sent sometimes, but it's always worked for me. I don't. Yeah. So I logged into the bank and it like it posted. It sent me a thing, and then I sent like that it was me or whatever. It said wait 2 minutes and try again. So I'm gonna try it one more time. I don't know what's going on. There we go. Finally. Okay, there we go. Alright, first things first, we are going to pull 3 lucky banner pulls. We have had some absolutely horrendous luck. So, in the last 150 pulls, and it's been longer than this actually, because there were another 2 or 3 tabs of just whites and blues. But we've pulled 3 purples in the last at least 150 pulls, but it's been like 200 pulls. So let's see if these next... Oh, OA! Hey, that's good. We want OA. We need OA. Okay, we'll take an Om chip. That is the wrong core we're looking for, but hey, 2 back-to-back purples, we'll take it. I could not be happier. I got more luck on those 2 pulls than I have in the rest of this banner. So that's awesome. Is that enough? Let's see. That puts us 2 away now. So we are now 2 OAs away from the Ancestral. That is awesome. And as far as the modules are concerned, the biggest thing we really want here is we want one more. We want we want one more for the MVN right here. That would be our biggest pull, so we could get that to Ancestral. And then I'm even thinking about grabbing the core assist here and running Primcy assist with MVN main, because I have to drop to all the way down to tier 13 actually for my best ever coins. My best ever coins per run is right here on tier 13. Almost 5Q in 10,000 waves. Disco runs are insane. That was on my attack disco run. I went 10,002 runs of doing the attack disco run. I made 5Q. The fact I'm making 5Q and 10k waves on tier 13 is insane. It was like, here we'll see. That run was 440 trillion coins per hour. And so this tier 15 run is going to be my last disco run for the attack tree for now. I don't think I can break 5k waves on tier 16 yet. So for now we're just going to stop here. And then we're going to immediately start on the ultimate weapon disco runs. So we're going to look at the workshop, kind of see if there's anything we think we can improve upon, and go from there as soon as this run is over. And then also we're going to spend the stones that we just got. But yeah, so what's my bonus for 15? It's really low. I don't remember. Is there a way to see it while you're in run? I don't know. It was not much. I was only able to go not very high. I can't remember what it is. Like 1.2 sounds about right. 1.4 maybe. Nowhere close to the 3x. My tier 13 bonus is my highest bonus right now. My tier 13 is higher than tier 18's. And it's almost as much as tier 19. Click on the coins. Ah. Dissonant coin bonus is 1.87 on tier 15. but that's counting my echo bonus. So we're hoping to break 5k waves right here so we can have the max coin or max damage bonus for tier 15. And then as soon as this run is over, when we break 5k waves, I was going to go ahead and do the no cards mission for the event really quick. And then I was going to start the disco runs for ultimate weapons all the way back at tier 1, which is going to be grueling. Again, I'm going to be doing disco runs for the next probably 2 to 3 days of just doing all of the ultimate weapons. And whenever I'm done with ultimate weapons, all the way until I fail a run at not quite 5k, I'm going to respec and go glass cannon and try the defense ones. So we are going to be going glass cannon. However, it is for the defense disco runs. However, I will say during the glass cannon stint that we're going to be doing, I am going to do my best in tournaments as full glass cannon. And we'll see how we can do. I doubt it's going to go very well, but we'll see. And to try to help with that, we have Echo Attack in, we have Super Tower bonus in, because I do plan to get Super Tower Mastery semi-soon, to try to help with that glass cannon. And then Missile Amplifiers in, and then Lab Coin Discount staying in until it's maxed. And as you can see, for right now, we have everything on a 3x because of the stupid disco runs. I want to be able to keep everything boosted at least some. So I think I'm going to move... Intro Sprint up to the 4x. And it already was. And then we'll do Super Tower on a 4x because that's one that needs to get finished ASAP. So actually, no, we're not. We're gonna leave Super Tower. We're gonna buff Missile Lamp. But I have no idea what I'm doing glass cannon. So whenever I go to do that respec, I will be talking to somebody, possibly even on stream, about kind of how to respec and also what perks to take and ban, and then also what we should do for cards. What's up, AGR? How are you doing, sir? Does anybody have any idea how long a about 900 waves is going to take? The coolest thing about this right now, though, is I'm actually doing this in my farming setup, which tier 15 is not that great for me right now because of my coin dissonance isn't very high. So tier 15 is actually considerably worse than tier 13, which is crazy to me. But it is nice that we are going to be getting a good amount of cells, as well as some coins. Not bad, just not good. I'm vibing. I just finished an F1 league race. How are you?
Tried it.
No, thank you, buddy. I don't want that. No, thank you. He wants me to eat some kind of Fig Newton. I don't like Fig Newtons, bud. You eat it. I don't want to try it.
Try it.
You want to say hey to the stream?
No,
You want to? No, I'm not trying it. Stop. Yes. You want to say hey to the stream? All right, come around here. Yeah. They can't. I'll tell you what anybody says, but they're not gonna talk back. Okay. You ready?
Hey. No. What y'all doing?
We gotta wait and see what anybody says. Oh, Grotty's on there too. Remember Grotty?
Yeah. Who is Grotty? Roddy.
Rubber said, whoops, I need to head to bed. Talk to you later. Good man. See you. Have a good night, Rubber Duck Sauce.
Have a good night, Rubber Duck Sauce. Hey,
Look, Grotty said, was that your boy?
yeah. Elijah's being the Mr. That's yelling.
What's up, Grotty?
What's up, Grotty?
And say, hey, AGR winner. Stop. Hey.
Hey, GR Mentor. Okay.
Yeah. What, you wanna wear the headset still? Okay. Alright, Grotty said, all little man in the chat, we have to get our kids to talk one day. Grotty, I am down, buddy. Did you know Grotty has a little girl that's just a little bit bigger than you?
Yeah.
And did you know that Grotty fights kangaroos all the time?
Yeah. You know that I fight. Yes.
You fight lions the best?
Yeah.
Grotty, if you ever have a lion problem, you heard it here. You gotta call Ollie. He'll come fight a lion for you. Alright, get out of here. Little rascal, you stealing all my candy.
No.
Yeah. Can you tell Grotty to have a good night?
Have a good night.
Wait, hang on. Martin said, sounds like Baby Panda's about ready for a baby tower. What's up, kiddo? You remember Spartan?
Yeah. No.
Grotty said he knows who to get. If he needs help fighting lions. So, here he'll call you.
No. Okay. What? My missiles in Hadia.
Hang on, wait. So, AGR said, still best thought of Grotty is him in the shark costume. Oh, yeah. You want me to show you a picture of Grotty in a shark costume?
Yeah.
Okay, give me 1 second. And then Grotty said, have a great night, little man. I just had to fix my kangaroo song.
Good night.
I'll talk to you later.
Talk to you later.
Alright. I'm back.
Bye.
I was kind of here the whole time. Oops. I'll have to get those. Alright. So, first things first, Mr. Grotty in the shark costume. Hey, Grotty, do you care if I throw the shark costume on the stream for everybody? There you go. Look at that. He's wearing a shark. Sent you DMs of the suit. Grotty, I was scrolling and I had almost found him and I saw the DM. So I went ahead and stopped scrolling because I was assuming that's what that was. And go for it. Alright. We are saving these really quick. To camera roll. Let us throw this up on. I got you, brother. Yes, sir. You are awesome, buddy. Thank you. Give me 1 second. I'm pulling this up right now. Oh, what? Why is it not there? Oh, there it is. There we go. There's Grotty on the shark costume, fellas. Grotty, you're going to permanently join the stream for the rest of this entire stream, okay? You're going to go up here in the top left corner. Shout out to Grotty. Look at that beautiful Australian shark. Indeed, it is a beautiful Australian shark. You want some more? What do you say? Okay, that's all you're getting tonight. No more candy after that. Every stream can never be taken down now. I'll feature you at the start of the next stream because I'll probably forget to take it off. So we'll likely start the next stream with it on. That's probably that's got to be my favorite one. The one of you like leaning and waving. The beautiful Australian shark. Also, Spartan, what's up, buddy? For some reason, your chat came across on the chat box that's on screen, but it did not show up in the OBS. You can never take it off, haha. We'll see. We'll see. All right, hurry, go. Go help mommy. My wife has needs of baby panda. Probably to help with the absolute miniature baby panda. He's a little stinker. They're running around playing on the mat right now. We got like a play mat area for the boys, and he's crawling around being a little menace, trying to get into everything. He's getting very close to walking. He has taken a total of 3 steps at one time. You can have Growdy as a mascot. Dude, I'm down. Growdy, are you the new stream mascot? Growdy the Australian shark?
Them fall, the enemies flee, his kingdom secured, wild and free. Through levels he climbs with a determined grin. Let the next wave commence, let the victory begin.
I think Grotty's playing Overwatch right now. Yes. Grotty, tell Sparks and Mike to get in here. Tell them that I missed them. What is it? No, don't put it. Okay, yeah, that's fine. We have a new mascot for everybody that missed it. Grotty, the beautiful Australian shark. New stream mascot. Grotty did actually make this for me. The Tequila's Tavern, and that is Mr. Grotty, the Grotty the snowman wearing armor, having a drink with me and Mr. Zephyr. Hey, Chomp Chomp, how's it going, sir? What up, Sparks? Let's go Dissonance Runs. Indeed. Healer, we heard you summoned us. What's up, Outdoor Catnip? I did, yeah. I missed all of you. Join DC. You gotta. Hey, I will happily join, but you gotta tell Mike he's gotta watch it. We are live on YouTube. I'm just kidding. I'm not scared.
We just play together.
Good
There's
morning.
only two of us.
Oh,
Good-
shit.
Good
Okay.
morning. Hey, I am live on
That was
YouTube
good.
right now.
Yeah. Remember, he's on YouTube, so watch your mouth, babe.
I actually live. This is not a test.
Hello, friends.
This is not a drill.
Alright, not a drill. I love how he said it, keeping me in mind. Everyone else is okay, but the shower power.
The
let's,
shower power, yeah, the shower power needs to rein it in a little bit. If you know what I'm saying.
I know what you're talking about. Hi, friends. Welcome to Tequila's Tower.
Yes, sir. We're finishing up a tier 15 dissonance run right now.
Nice.
Skydriver made it for a
Hello,
minute.
I'm watching you.
What up,
Tequila,
Skydriver?
Did you see what Spartan did this morning?
No, I did not. What do you do?
So, he was joking around. He was like, "Oh, the next person that the wheel lands on for his giveaway, they got to get roasted." Someone was saying that, and he's like, "Oh, Grotty's in the stream. Let's just give him a message." And I had the stream turned down because I was watching anime, but I was also keeping an eye on it, just interacting and everything. And then he sent me a DM, and I'm like, shit, what's going on?" And then I had to join his stream.
You got roasted.
No,
Hey,
I had to
study mates,
roast
how's it
someone.
going? Oh, you had to roast
And,
somebody.
Yeah, and I was like, his name was Rolly or something, and I was like, I don't know anything about this guy. And then they were like, oh, he's from Germany, and I was like, well, I don't need to do any more roasting then, do I?
Oh god.
Just borderline, just straight on the borderline. I'm like, oh. And then yeah,
I love
he got
that.
me to do his outro, and I was like, oh god, okay. So yeah, I did his outro, and I was like, if you don't like the video, you can F off. I'll keep it friendly for your stream.
Yep. No, we're not eating those right now, bud. Maybe tomorrow. You don't need to eat that this late.
All I know
How
about
did you
Spartan
like
stream is that I
Tequila
said hi and I
Our
got
Love Song?
roasted.
I haven't gotten to listen to it yet. I literally I got home and turned the stream on.
So yeah, we've got Grotty and yeah, I sent you the two different versions that I made of Our Love Song. And then I've got Kangaroo Money, and then I've done another one where actually I haven't sent you because I fixed it up, so it took me forever.
Hi,
I'm
study.
glad Pac-Man pointed it out. Pac-Man's like, you need to fix this and this, and I'm like, shit, gotta do that. Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Chomp Chomp?
Study Mage is in
Sorry,
here. He's
Study
telling you
Mage?
to check your DMs.
Yeah, I just checked them. I'm sorry, I was reading. That's why I was
Dude,
slow on
remember
the
Duck
chat.
Sauce is in here too? Man, I haven't talked to any of you guys in forever because I don't get YouTube notifications anymore.
Sparks, I had the chat.
Whoa. Hey,
What about me?
pause. Everyone like Tequila's stream. Like, come on, guys. There's only 2 likes on it. 3 now.
That was the first one. Ugh. Because
You're
I knew
not
Tequila was
liking
going to be streaming
Tequila's
soon,
stream.
so
What are you doing?
yeah.
Yeah.
I had his YouTube channel open, and I was just sitting here waiting for like 20 minutes for him to go live.
I don't know who all's in the chat. There's so many people. Let me try to fix that. Well, there's no way I can do that without. Let me think. I did my part in liking the stream. Thank you, Chomp Chomp. Okay. So, currently, we have... Alright, everybody, I need you to introduce yourselves. Grotty, go first.
Grotty's the foreigner.
Grotty, go first.
G'day guys, it's Grotty.
Late night with Grotty on FM.
And then we also have Outdoor Cat, who I believe is not currently speaking.
Hello, everybody. I'm Pac-Man. I play the tower in Overwatch.
Hey everyone,
Chica.
I'm Spark. Also known as Chica, apparently.
Yep. Sparkstorm's my wife. I'm the shower power. But yeah, we're just all friends hanging out.
So none of you know this, but Shower Power and I, about 3 months ago now, spent 45 minutes recording the first ever Tequila Tours tower review series. And I had butchered the audio and didn't have any of my audio put in. So 45 minutes into the recording, we figured this out when we were basically wrapping the video up. And then I got stuck out of town and have not had time to get back with him because my schedule sucks ass. So,
Yep.
So that video is coming.
It's coming.
It's
very
coming
shortly.
soon
Shortly.
TM. Yeah, soon TM.
Let's go 30 days. Let's put a deadline on it. Less than 30 days from now, it's coming.
It's coming soon TM. I gotta get time to record again. And that recording takes about 45 minutes to an hour, and then another good 1 to 3 hours to actually edit the video. So, yeah.
We could do it live right now.
Get it together. We could do
I
it
go
live
switch
right
over
now.
Yeah, go switch over to the laptop.
I don't have time right now. I'm actually.
Nah, well,
I'm only gonna be around for another probably give or take 30 minutes. I gotta take care of some stuff this evening.
we can do it in 29.
Then
I'll
we'll
talk
do it
I
at
love
about
how
29.
Chomp and Study are like, we know Grotty's voice, probably from
Yes.
earlier.
Grotty
Oh,
sounds naturally sleepy.
we know
He's
Grotty's
the
voice.
most beautiful, most
I just
beautiful
sound
foreigner.
naturally sexy.
Naturally sleepy. Sleepy. Yep.
I was gonna do something else, but I'm like, I better not because we're on stream and I want to make sure I don't get you demonetized because I don't want to push it too far.
Yeah, Pac-Man.
Yes.
Go to Sparks' duos real quick. Tequila, we're gonna keep watching, but
Yep,
we'll be
you're
right
good.
back.
No, you're good.
Sparks' duo.
Let me join. Sparks, that's a you question.
What's a me question?
Study Mage asked to join.
Yeah.
And do you have his DM or do you need me to? Can I send it? I don't
You
know
can
if.
send it if you
can I?
want. I don't think.
Well, I didn't know
I
if
don't
there
know
was
that I'm-
permissions on
Oh yeah,
sending
you're free
invites. It
to.
looks like we are good. There you go, Study Mage.
I mean, we could turn around and make you stream a bit of a Q&A for version 28 and how EHP got absolutely nothing besides health.
Hey, we got a little something. It's
We got a
probably
little
like
something.
it's probably like I don't know. It completely invalidates health mastery because even
It's
without
like
health
half of a
mastery,
Vegemite sandwich.
even without health mastery, I'm able to scale my regen. Or I'm sorry, I'm scaling my HP to the point where I need more regen, and yet somehow we got 5x health. Like that's gonna do anything. I mean, all it did was make it to where if you did already spend the stones on health mastery, they're kind of wasted. Not fully, because it is technically more EHP because you just have a bigger pool, so you have more time to regen it. But at the same time, more regen would have been infinitely better.
Yeah, like when my second win pops off, keep in mind my second win isn't maxed out. I'm getting roughly 2.81 quintillion health regen, and then obviously, yeah, times that with the wall health regen and the 2.5 of sharp fortitude and everything else, which is amazing. But I mean, with how much the damage is scaling up, a little bit of it health regen would have been nice.
Yeah.
But I mean, at the end of the day, we got what we got, so.
Also, what's up, Study Mage joining in the voice call?
I need more medals.
Yeah,
Chomp.
everybody does. Now, I will say, something V28 did do, though, is the bot is insane for Flamebot. But it is ridiculous when it comes to metal cost.
Oh, it doesn't scale up a lot.
Yeah, I mean, the amount of metals you need to have a max flamebot and maxed bot is just crazy, to the point
What's the
where
max?
I couldn't tell you. I know it's a
Yeah.
lot. I mean, it's a struggle enough to have a max flamebot and gold bot. Like, I have more medals than a lot of people that I know, because I think I've only missed 2 of the event passes since they added premium relics, and I don't have a maxed gold bot, and I do with having a maxed flame bot.
How many relics are you holding at the moment?
I don't know. I can't check in run. I don't believe.
No, you can't check and run, but if you go home, you'd be able to check it, because I'm sitting at
You can,
220.
Open your guild and click on yourself.
Oh, you can check it in run. Look at this. We're out here getting insider information. I have 193 relics.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, I'm at 220.
I have definitely not been playing quite as long. 5% damage from this.
I've been buying the... I've been on and off buying the event boost, but of the last 6 months I've been buying every single one. So, how long have the paid ones been out for now?
I want to say it was sometime around March or April.
Okay, so I'm gonna need... So with the event gems, how does that work? Is it previous relics that we missed, like as in the ones that you could pay for?
Not with the medals, but the ones that you could buy. It's, well, according to what it reads, it's a mix of relics that you could get from the events just by doing the events, both premium and standard. So
okay, so if I didn't buy that event boost, there's a chance I can get those
so like
relics.
For this event, the Space Distortion and Time Travel are both premium relics. You should now, if what they wrote is correct, which should be, then Space Distortion and Time Travel now have a chance to show up 4 gems instead.
Okay, good. So that means I will eventually have all the Pokemon.
Yep.
Very soon.
And then they also said that the relics that you buy for medals are not going to be added to the thing, because they don't want to invalidate the medals spent already. Hang on 1 second. I think Elijah just got sick. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Grotty, or no, Sparks, you're in charge of the stream. I trust you the most.
Okay.
You're the stream mascot already, Grotty. Don't be greedy now. I'll be right back. I gotta go help with Elijah.
I want more.
So the answer to completely max out bot is 53,260 medals.
I would have just enough medals to max it out and unlock Flamebot and maybe put 3 clicks into Flamebot.
Yeah, that's with literally everything capped.
That's a lot.
I feel like that's probably necessary though to make bot actually good though.
Mostly. Bot is actually good as soon as you get to a 1.3x multiplier, especially if you have extremely good Flamebot and or Boltbot. It gets to be the best, obviously, with the most investment, but there's a pretty significant limit to what any of us are really able to do with medals, unless we're somebody that's been playing the game for 6 years.
All right, I'm back.
Yeah, well, this year's my 5th year. In September 26 will be my 5th year anniversary for the game.
Bingo, what did you mean by
That's
quint or
crazy.
quad?
that how many people are in here?
Well, he said, I don't know, he said Quint or Quad.
Oh, big Q or little Q lifetime coin?
Lifetime coins, I'm at little Q still. I think I'm getting close up on 300. Yeah, 255.
I thought you'd be higher than that, considering you've been able to farm T16, haven't you?
No, I was farming tier 15 before V28, and then now with V28, tier 13 is my best, but I haven't done any farming runs. I've done like a farming run since V28, which also V28 screwed Flamebot for the first 3 days, so I lost a ton of coins during that time. And then I've just been running a bunch of disco runs ever since, so.
Yeah, I do about
second win
Or
regen.
7 big Q.
I do 3 disco runs and then a farm run.
Oh, he was
By
talking
the way,
about
I
your
have some
second wind
trusty
regen,
Zephyr.
Grotty. He was
Pardon?
asking about your second wind, what your regen was. Is it big Q or
Little Q, so 2.81 little Q.
I don't know where I'm at. I'm not quite that high. Because I'm at 153 T right now without second wind procced. I'm going to be losing the wall here soon-ish.
And that, keep in
2.1
mind, that's
little
also
Q.
not maxed out yet.
Right.
So
Yeah, mine
second
aren't
wind's
maxed
got
either.
2 more levels.
Trump said, I don't even have medals to max gold bot. Haha, have about 20k. I don't remember how many I have, but I want to say I'm somewhere in like the 40k range. Let me pop up Rend really quick.
Last I checked, I was at 53,000. If I'm 54,000.
I'm at 17k.
I need to finish off the nuke mission. I'm
Alright.
up to the 3rd level of it, so I'll probably do that over the weekend.
Yeah.
I haven't updated this in a while, and I already have bot unlocked, but I have 26,000 medals in Flamebot, and we'll say 13,000 in Goldbot. But I've done a couple of clicks since then and unlocked bot, so I'm probably, that would be 39,000. So yeah, I'm probably right around 40,000 lifetime for the medals.
Chomp's been playing since for what, 16 months now, if my math is if I'm correct in the math. So that's pretty good.
Hey, stop! No, don't put stuff in there.
The thing is, as well, is that this game's still getting more and more new players. And then you've got OG players like me who started playing a couple of months after the game came out. Now, if I had actually played the game as much as I am now, from start to finish, oh jeez, I'd hate to see what my labs look like.
Chomp, you started not very much before me, 23 days before me. January 29th, 2025.
Wait, February what?
January 29th.
I started February 19th of last year.
January 29th was the day my wife was like getting very close to going into labor with Elijah. So I started like pretty much chilling because we were pretty slow back home, and I was doing a ton of traveling at the time. So it got to the point where I was kind of half-ass working in the office, but spending a lot of the time at home on the 29th. And I was scrolling through Instagram when I saw the Smart Missiles ad from Fuds.
But you have a question there, Tequila. Would you like to answer it, or would you like someone else to answer it?
Do you think it's worth pausing I just saw it. Yeah, I'm trying to catch back up. Still, Ollie was over here messing. Do you think it's worth pausing investment into Goldbot to pursue BotBot? Currently maxed Flamebot and like half done Goldbot. Yes, there is. So it's still pretty new, and there's a lot of testing being done. But currently, it is the early looks. It is best to do kind of a 50-50 approach between Goldbot and BotBot. I would say the biggest thing is sync them so they're matching the sync, and then I would go for the maximum range. I only bought 2 to 3 event boosts, just the coin lab, speed relics, and I don't get stone packs. Only the coin boost packs and milestone packs. Excited to get core assist tonight. Oh yeah, Chomp Chomp. Congrats on the core
Nice,
assist.
that'll be awesome.
Yeah. Core assist is something in my near future, by the way. I'm hoping for one more MVN so I can get that ancestral. And as soon as this run is over, I will max the rest of the way for the cooldown of my smart missiles. They're at 24 seconds right now. I think I need like 2 more clicks. Maybe just 1. What up, Spartan? Sync to Goldbot. Bingo. You can't sync it to Flamebot. With a Flamebot, you can have a 5-second cooldown, and it is the only thing that you can do that. Just sync BotBot with Goldbot. That way, every time Goldbot is active, your BotBot is also boosting it.
Tequila, I ended up getting my Harmony Conductor to Ancestral today.
Hell yeah. Do you run Harmony Conductor?
As assist, yeah.
Nice. I've pretty much decided that I'm gonna be running MVN with Primsy assist for farming. Grotty, we still monetized, boy.
Oh, yes, that's absolutely amazing.
Oh,
I'm glad,
you.
Spartan.
Yeah, I could see why you were worried about that one. It's good to know that you're still monetized because him retelling the story would have been very risque for me then if you weren't. So I'm glad. Who said smart missiles is a trap? Spartan, don't be spreading that nonsense here. Smart missiles is not a trap, Spartan.
Oh, and Tequila, I'm almost at 1.5 big Q already.
Yeah, dude, your progress is crazy. You
I
skyrocketed.
go like 10,000 waves now in tier 14 on average.
10,000 waves is where I'm at in tier 13 right now.
Oh, so you should
And
be
my
able to farm tier
bonus for
14
tier
then.
14 is 8,100.
13 has a higher multiplier than 14 right now, but I haven't reran. I did one run till failure for utility there, and I've just been running disco runs until 5k since. So like I haven't been farming or anything. Why did my music cut off?
Do it every other day for the cells specifically.
Yeah, I just, for now, I just put everything to a 3x and then 1 lab at 4x. It's way slower for the labs, but I'm ready to just get disco runs done, and then I'll be farming a lot higher of a tier.
Man,
Yeah,
I like
that'd be
my
good.
5x. I'm making 90k cells an hour.
Yeah, I'm pretty far off of that. Chomp Chomp said, I have generator assist and getting core next. I decided my 6th ultimate weapon is still far away since it's 1250 stones and a lot of investment for Chronofield, so I figured the assist module would be better first. Probably for more immediate gains, Chomp Chomp, but also getting Chronofield earlier is nice because you've got a solid 2 months of labs if you're running everything at a 4x. That Chronofield lab takes forever. I have armor and generator assist, just epic, trying to decide if I unlock core or do legendary armor / core first. You mean going legendary armor or generator? So I did that actually. I had armor and generator for a while, and I recently brought my generator up to legendary. However, with dissonant runs, I wish I would have gotten core instead. Like, it's not bad to have that legendary, but I wish I would have gotten core instead. Not only that, but Chronofield also has the damage reduction labs to do too. Yeah, I wasn't counting those in for the required labs, but if you care about EHP, then yes, you definitely needed to be doing both. So that means it's either 2 lab slots or it's 4 months in labs. Chronofield also takes a lot of stone investment to make it good, and I don't have that yet, LOL. I need to work on staying in Legends.
Considering you can do labs for Chronofield and you get 30 seconds of labs in Chronofield, so that already is half your investment of your stones. And then you just need another, what is Chronofield's max cooldown, like 50 seconds or something? So you want to try and
just a
match
minute.
it?
Yeah, it's a minute.
Yeah, a minute. So I'm at 47 seconds, and I think my next purchase is like 200 and something stones.
I'm at a minute cooldown, which is max, and then I'm at 55-second duration. So with perk,
Yeah.
I'm at the minute for the 100%. And then in
Yeah.
tournament runs, I run G-Comp, so I use that to offset it. And Chronofield does not queue the same way that Black Hole and Golden Tower do, so there are very, very few times where my Chronofield can drop if I get terrible package luck. But it's very, very unlikely, especially with in Legends having a boss every 5 waves.
Yeah.
I just got my Chronofield to a minute cooldown and then 50-second uptime, and I just need 50 more core shards to unlock another level, so I can reroll my Prim C and get that one on there. The duration.
Let go! We broke the fucking record! 161 was the largest smart missile stack that I've ever seen. I now hold 202. Let's go!
Shit.
202 smart missiles hit a single target before that target died.
Nice.
I've been trying to beat that record for almost 2 weeks now.
Sorry, how low is your goddamn cooldown?
As of right now, it is 24 seconds. That is, I think it's 2 clicks away from maxed, and then also Ancestral Substat.
Wow.
And don't forget G-Comp.
I'm not running G-Comp right now.
Oh, man.
Uh,
You put G-Comp on.
Yeah, I will be. Well, I won't be able to for the ultimate weapons actually, so I won't be running G-Comp. But yeah, I sold my car today, which I wasn't really wanting to, but it was one of those things where I never drive it. I'm always in a company truck. Like I need a truck 99% of the time. So
Yeah.
there goes second wind at 46.72. But Disser runs make it easier for Smart Missile. Dude, I have damage locked. My damage is locked at 0. It doesn't change. My Smart Missiles do no damage. They've got AA health, and I'm locked at like 7 damage or something crazy. 46 maybe, with all the perks. Oh, and I ban damage as my common perk that I ban damage because damage does nothing for me. Interest at least gives me a tiny bit more cash. So I ban damage. So like I'm locked at like 40 something damage. So and when they're in hundreds of AA health, it's virtually the same. I might as well have 0.
Yeah, Legendary Havoc Bringer on my baby account. Just what I needed.
This run's gonna make the Smart Missile event missions hilariously easy. What, hitting the same enemy with multiple missiles?
Yeah.
Oh, buddy, that as an EHP player, that mission was already easy. That mission was basically auto-completed for me. Because every Smart Missile activation, all 9 of my missiles would just go and hit the same target. And then if I press Barrage, then they would also, and then I have max Smart Missile, or Spotlight missiles. So, it was very easy. Also thinking Core Assist will help me more with Disser runs than Chronofield right now. It definitely will. I would probably go Core first, but then I'd be looking to get Chronofield as soon as possible after that, and then start on that lab. And just perma chrono, chrono duration?
duration for 30 seconds, and then you've also got the chronofield range, which is I think 60 meters past your tower.
I didn't do any chrono range.
Oh really?
Chrono range is so nice, Tequila.
It is, but it's not.
Yeah.
I've heard it's a foot gun once you get to a certain point, so I just opted out.
I don't know, it's been helping me in tournaments so much.
Really?
I might have to start looking at getting Chronofield Plus, so that way they start moving around my tower.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do a couple of levels of it because it would really help slowing the enemies down before they get into my tower. So that would be nice.
Yeah, I have 45 out of 60 meters, and that alone gives me like 100 extra waves compared to normal.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. Doing some chrono range. See, right now there's just so many other labs that I need to be doing. Like, all 4 of my echoes are pretty low. There's a lot. Hey, Spartan, what's going on, buddy?
Ooh.
What's up, guys? My name is Spartan.
We have a legend in the chat, boys.
Oh, thank you.
I was in the chat.
Yes, a legendary Havoc bringer.
I mean the voice chat.
I have came to formally let everybody know. Wait, are you still live?
I am still live.
All right. I want everybody to know that I do not condone your smart missile decision.
Y'all don't want to hear me and Spartan's calls after the stream is not live.
No. Tequila, you're not supposed to talk about that.
He's publicly condoning my actions while secretly telling me, "Oh, I love that you want to tell me how good Smart Missile is." Damn it, we didn't go all the way to fucking 5K waves.
I want them to be good.
All right, we failed. We didn't go to 5K waves, boys. We are a failure.
You're still alive.
No, I just died.
Yeah.
Give the stream 2 seconds.
Stream latency.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What, bud?
That's why whenever I do the, hey, everybody in Plat, if you want to join with me, don't listen to when I say, all right, go, go, go. Look at the time, and I give people like a specific time to join with me. Okay, I am support.
Reach wave 20 on tier 14.
I technically didn't max out my tier 14. I died like 22 waves early, but it's practically the same as max.
And Spartan, I'm very glad that you still monetized. I was very worried.
Dude, I could tell you were nervous.
Yeah.
You did good. But also, well, actually, I couldn't tell if you were nervous or if it was just because it was literally the butt crack of dawn.
Also, because my child was asleep as well, I didn't want to be too loud, and accidentally wake her up earlier than she needed to. So I was also trying to make sure about that. But yeah, I was a little bit nervous because I'm like, I don't really have anything to go off here.
So Treble, the reason it
but I mean, it
range...
was fun. Like, you know, I'd be, if you ever want to do that again, I'd be down to.
Alright, I'm deafening for 2 seconds. So the reason that Chronofield range would affect your waves as EHP is primarily for ranged ultimate as well as fast ultimate, because fast ultimate allows enemies to slip in and hit your tower before you before they have been tagged with Flamebot, and also if you're running the what's it called, Pulsar Harvester, then it gives you more time to get at least a stack or 2 of Pulsar Harvester, which makes a big difference. The main thing is the Flamebot tagging enemies, and then also the ranged ultimate. If they're slowed, then it gives you more time to knock them back before they're getting to the range that they're able to actually hit you at. And similarly, ranged ult with fast ult is the worst combo for EHP players, just because of the way that they're going to come in and smack you for a ton of your stuff. Missed what wave you died on. T15 attack disso. It was like 47-15 or something like that.
The Mumu sponsorship, thank you.
And then is Spartan trying to get someone else to go to the Smart Missile dark side? Mossy Cactus, you have that backwards. I am trying to get Spartan to go down. I have successfully gotten Spartan to go down the Smart Missile dark side.
Yeah, thank you for that.
Spartan was like, "Hey everybody, what should I do with these stones?" And then everybody was like, "Don't fucking invest them into smart missiles." And then he was like, "Hey Tequila, you'll tell me what I want to hear. What should I do with these?" And I'm like, "Dude, just go for it." And he was like, "I knew
That
you
is not
wouldn't
how
let
I
me
remember
down."
it. That is not how I remember it.
I was 100% go for it. I will go on record and admit I was 100%. You asked me what
That
you
was
should
more or
do,
less how it went down.
and then you listened to my advice.
I thought it was you guys cuddling in bed and then Tequila's whispered in your ear, "Smart missile investments."
Oh.
Where'd my feels go?
How do I know? It's because I set up a camera in the room.
He set a camera up in the room.
I'm not.
Yeah, I got
positioning
Gerald the
well.
Huntsman to set it up for me.
Grotty's a voyeur.
I made it to 4837 on T15 attack disso. We're surprised that I made it further than you, Tequila, LOL. Yeah, I don't know what's been going on. I lost quite a bit of waves with V28.
They changed how Primacy works as well. That's probably it.
Yeah.
I don't know. It sucks.
What'd they do to
Primacy
Primacy?
used to give like a double damage reduction for bosses and elites. It was never fixed.
They need to give it
I
back.
never noticed it.
I have some extra chrono range as an EHP player and I haven't noticed any difference. 90% slow in chrono plus level 8. I don't notice a benefit to the chrono range. So is it you, Tequila Man, that was wrong for suggesting, or Spartan is wrong for being so easily persuaded? Mossy Cactus, once again, you've got that backwards. Neither of us are wrong. Smart missiles are fucking goated.
I mean, in all seriousness, like they are when you put like 12, 13,000 stones into them. And I'm like
Listen.
at the halfway point between when they would actually be worth doing.
Listen, I have 2 or 3 months of lab time into them. Like I finished my spotlight missiles when I was still on a 3x boost. So I've got some lab time into those things, and I love them. Even as an EHP player where they do
GoFundMe
nothing.
Page, or make a only towers page so I can get stone packs.
I'm down. If anybody wants to grab one, it will go directly towards smart missiles right now.
They only towers.
Yeah.
And
Instead
only
of
towers.
OnlyFans, it's only towers.
I mean, there is a company that sells only fans, though.
Yeah. I went to that company. That's where I got my ceiling fans, and I got my nice wooden ceiling fans, which look like boat propellers, which look absolutely amazing.
I love
Because
them,
they
dude.
match
Look at
my
them.
floor.
They just squiggle around, little green lines everywhere. They're so beautiful.
I was gonna say
Get the
something,
stream
but
monetized.
We're not trying to get demonetized, Grotty.
Yeah.
We're trying to get Tequila more stone packs, not less. Maybe crowbar level missiles, yes. Listen, crowbar missiles are just, a good investment, and that's where mine will be soon.
Actually, before we get a little off topic on version 28 with the updates and everything, if you guys remember, didn't they say there was more to come? So what else are they going to add to this game?
They're gonna give the best ultimate weapon. I mean, smart missiles. Its own core module finally.
I mean, it
And
kind
then-
of deserves its own core.
They're going to change
Everybody's gonna
Copper
regret
Fire and turn it into an Econ Ultimate Weapon Plus. Oh yeah. I came up with a really interesting idea for how they can quote unquote fix smart missiles. 'Cause, so many people say it's bad. So let's pretend for a second that it actually just is full on bad the whole way through. Let's turn it into an Econ Ultimate Weapon Plus. Make it into blasting missiles so that it actively destroys the target or marks the target to turn into the component pieces that it would become. Cells, coins, reroll shards, based on which class of enemy it is. Tell me that turning that into an Econ UW plus. I mean, the whole thing would cost stones to begin with. Let fleets drop stones.
Another ohm chip. God. I'm getting sparring luck out here.
I pulled an arm chip today. I like that. Cat.
This is like my third one from this banner.
You could have something, so like, you know how it scales and it goes up to level 9, which is actually level 10 because there's a level 0, so it goes 0 through 9. You could make it where level 0 is 10%, all the way scaling up to 100%. That missile amp also is a coin multiplier instead of just a damage.
Yeah, that would be quite
badass. 1 star.
And then
really need to look at fixing
that would be insane for me because I had 202 missiles as my largest missile stack. Could you imagine that times 30? That would be what, like a 6,000 coin increase on that?
Yeah, that's why
6,060
would be a great idea.
There we go. All right,
surrender. For dissonant utility level 5, it's gonna, according to my math, it's gonna be around 45 Q.
45 Q for what?
For utility dissonant level 5.
Oh, the rotating relics changed.
Did we have DPS that round?
What
like
round?
For real?
Oh, y'all are. You're talking about.
Yeah,
Overwatch.
three of us are playing Overwatch.
Yeah. Sorry, I got.
Somebody went 2 and 7.
It just needs to synergize with something. I mean, it synergizes with Spotlight. Make smart missiles into a mini nuke zones for further slow. Ooh, Silver, that's a good idea. But I feel like that's almost too broken. Because of how many missiles you have, like
would be too
you would have your entire tower radius would just be in slow. The only smart missile we need is smart missile decreases the damage of your favorite streamer by 5%.
They're telling you to watch out, sparring.
But I was having a conversation with someone earlier. I think it was Sky.
Sorry, you guys, I had to adjust.
And we were talking about tournaments and everything, and how keys are because of how the key system works, that they should be that there should be a way for players to still try and earn some keys. And we were talking about like key fragments. So if you finish all your weekly challenges and your guild's weekly challenges, you get half a key fragment or whatever. They break it down to like quarters, so it could be like a quarter of a key fragment, and then it slowly goes up. The top 4 champion players get half a key fragment. The bottom 4 of legends get half a key fragment. And then from 24 to 16, they get a key, and then obviously it goes up in scale. So then that way, people are still able to, get keys. Or start trying to earn some type of key fragment.
Still don't think that they're ever going to actually implement something like that because right now the way it kind of is, it's the quality of life features locked behind keys is basically for the sake of like those are the people running the company, spending money, like a lot of money, being competitive by spending money. So like
I spend money every fortnight. It's just on the event booster, not the stone packs.
Yeah, but the issue that they risk if they do ever implement something like that is like people in like my case or Tag's case or even farther ahead, they'll feel sort of gypped. Like, oh, we had to work to get all of these features and we took a lot of pride in that, and now people can get it in platinum or whatever. I'm not disagreeing.
Not that low.
Yeah, but even champions, like that's part of the grind of the game is finding ways to be competitive, but at the same time, like it sucks and it's not free to play friendly. And it sucks that all
that's
of the
kinda
really
how
good
this,
features
Lucky Brand
are.
is.
No, I love the Lucky Banner.
No, I mean for like my baby account modules, like I'm already in legendary on like several of them, and it's only been around for like 2-3 months, and it took way longer to get that on my main account.
Like, the thing is, with Australian currency being as dog poo poo as it is, you know, it's costing $98 to get a stone pack. That's $500 a month almost. And I can't justify dropping $500 a month on the game. I mean, if I was on like, you know, $2.5 grand a week, that'd be a different story. But because I'm only on, you know, 1,200, so 2,400 a fortnight, I'm like, I can't really justify dropping that amount of money. I'd love to, don't get me wrong, I'd love to, so then that way I can support code 300. Make sure to use that when you're purchasing items.
Bingo, Fud's yacht ain't gonna buy itself. Rowdy. Bingo said that Fud's yacht ain't gonna buy itself. Hey, yeah, speaking of that, Spartan, you got another email from me today, buddy.
Oh, I did?
Yeah.
Yep.
Word.
I'm kidding. I used code 300.
Oh.
I agree. I mean,
So did I.
Fud's yacht needs a
So did I.
baby yacht
Hey.
next to it. Maybe a few extra yachts. Have a yacht family.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you don't want the yacht to be lonely. You gotta get another yacht to make the first yacht happy.
Yeah. You gotta get a yacht, you gotta get the wife a yacht, you gotta get the kid a yacht, you gotta get the kid's best friend a yacht because
Yeah.
you're going to adopt them, and then you gotta get a yacht for your yacht so that way it can tow that yacht to its other yacht. And then that'll tow you to your aircraft carrier. Yeah, I mean, if I had the money behind me and everything to turn around and be like, oh yeah, I could drop $500 tomorrow and not be, you know, worried about my mortgage or anything, which by the way is absolutely stupid with what the government's doing. That's a topic for another goddamn day. Yeah, it's just
You're gonna get me talking about my situation, Grotty.
Hey, I'll be right back. Baby got sick again.
yeah. I'd love to be able to drop money on this game because not only am I going to make my tower, you know, stronger and sexier. One day I'll be like that. And then also, you know, being able to support people.
We have a DPS just killing in spawn.
But where is the little? I can't find it on my. Is it not on here?
Grotty, I just sent you a friend request, by the way.
Oh, I'm being added by a wizard. The greatest wizard of all time.
You're a wizard, Hattie.
Ho 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 ho.
Got a Hattie wizard.
Oh wait, are we supposed to like be entertaining Tequila's people?
I mean,
I've
I
been
would
trying to keep
Probably.
them
assume so.
entertained.
Oh, all
Does
right.
somebody know if smart missiles radius lab affects the spotlight missiles? No, it doesn't, as far as I'm aware.
Yes, it does.
Yes, it
It
does.
does.
Everything that affects smart missiles affects spotlight missiles because a spotlight missile is literally a smart missile.
Yeah, but they're all dumb missiles if you ask me.
Yep.
Okay, I didn't
I'll
realize
figure
that
that
worked. I
out.
thought spotlight missiles were completely different to smart missiles. That might
Alright,
be worth
I'm
looking
back.
into.
I don't know if anybody answered you, Mario, but yes, smart missiles radius does affect spotlight
my-
missiles.
we just answered that. I thought it
Literally
did, and then
just answered
Spot
it.
and everyone else corrected me, and I'm like, ah.
No, it does, yeah. Spotlight
When did it-
missiles. Spotlight missiles is literally just a smart missile, so it scales with everything that affects it. I'm
We already
assuming this
covered
was
all
just
this.
said. Okay,
We
all
already-
right.
yeah,
Well,
we got you. We
I'm
got you,
sorry.
buddy.
Well, all right. Look, y'all. What am I even here for?
Oh my god, that was funny.
The cute panda pictures?
True.
Yeah.
No, even though Grotti makes all of those, so I mean, once again, what am I here for?
I'm not taking over your YouTube channel. It'll be demonetized within 5 minutes because I cannot sit there and play the tower while streaming. I tried doing that on Twitch the other day, and I'm like, I don't know what to really do, let alone what to say. And I'm like, oh god, I wish I had someone to do this with. And then when Spartan secretly messaged me saying, hey, I'll send you some feet pics if you come into my stream and help roast this guy. I was like, oh, okay, I'll come in.
Yeah, so what happened was, Tequila, I did a giveaway, and we gave away 3 different things, and somebody was like, I can't remember who, but somebody was like, let's do a 4th spin, and whoever it lands on has to get roasted by Grotti. So I was like, before I say yes to this, let me DM Grotti. So I DM'd him, and he was like, oh yeah, I don't mind. You know, in his lush
I fucking
voice.
love
Anyway,
it. The accent was
Yeah.
on point, Spartan.
thank you. I've got a decent Australian. I can't do British to save my life. Dog 22. I am British.
Yeah, you're right. You can't do British to save your life.
I told you. I
Oh,
wasn't
good
kidding.
afternoon, sir. I'd like to have a cup of tea and a biscuit with you. Get out of here. I'm going to go garden.
I'm going to go
That's what
garden.
British people do.
They go garden. Spartan, your stupid wheel kept passing Chomp Chomp's name on the giveaway.
That is a ruined portal.
Second question, does missile amplify all damage or only from missiles? Asking for my Orbless build. It only amplifies damage from the other smart missiles, and it is additive multiplicatively. So it's whatever the boost is, maxing at 30%, or sorry, 30x, and and that stacks additively, but then it multiplies with all other boosts separately. So like it multiplies with stuff like shock or spotlight, but spotlight damage bonus, stuff like that. It's multiplicative with those, but it's additive. So like the first missile will be 30x, second missile 60x, 90x, 120, etc. I did the math on it with my world record 202 smart missile stack. That enemy was taking 6,060x damage from my smart missiles. Speaking of which, I need to take a screenshot of that.
Bloody.
Sending that to Mr. Ebats right now.
What?
Oh yeah, but Tequila. you were gone or whatever, and it was like dead
That's
silent.
a pillager
Yeah.
Then
house.
and I was just like, wait a minute, were we supposed to like
Yeah.
keep the viewers entertained?
I mean, all right. So I had to kind of
Well, we've
dip
gone
like
up to 19 viewers.
I kind of had to dip really fast at that point because Elijah is sick. He's running a fever and he threw up his dinner on the floor, so it was not fun.
Live.
Dang it.
I think I'm just gonna diff her on Junker Queen. The only thing that really counters Junker Queen is a better Junker Queen, and I feel like I have that dog in me.
You got that dog in you, dude? Dude, I love Junker Queen.
Yeah, she's not very good. She just has a Bastion that's really backing her up.
Junker
Also
Queen
good.
definitely needs a good team.
Pocket heals.
Why are keys so hard to obtain? Because you don't spend as much as the rest of the people. Or you haven't been playing as long as the other people. And it's kind of unfortunate that's the answer, but it realistically is. Keys are a very large either money or time or both sink for this game. But it's also the top, like, I don't know, couple of percentile.
I have tree again.
Mercy up there.
Hey,
wow.
Spartan. That stone
guys
back
are
was
nice.
exactly what I needed to max my smart missile cooldown, so it is now maxed.
Oh my god, let's go.
Gold box.
Too bad they're not
smart
gonna do
missile
anything.
cooldown. Hey, easy now. They do a lot for me,
No.
okay? They make me very happy.
Oh, they look so pretty on the screen.
They
oh,
do.
Yeah.
Imagine if you could change the colors of them. Like,
Nope.
Imagine
Nope,
if you
they're
could just
fine.
have.
Leave them alone.
No, like imagine you could change it from green to red to blue, like just a random
All
color.
right, I'll
that
be
you
honest.
like.
I'm so down for that. I would love that change.
Yeah, no, I'm not talking
But-
about rainbow colors. I'm
but-
talking about like change it.
But more importantly, of changing the color, change them so they just do like 30x more damage multiplicatively. So then I can just not care about anything else and only run smart missiles and be fine. Dude, every 13 seconds I'm firing out 9 missiles. I need to get some more smart missiles now. My largest missile stack already at 1100 waves is 33. It's wild. Spartan, what would you do with the 6k stones that you have invested into smart missiles?
What would I do?
Yeah, if you had those 6,000 stones back, what would you do?
I
That
would
came from
have,
Chomp Chomp.
or I should have gone all in on ass mods.
Oh,
That's what I
Spartan.
wish I had done.
Spartan, you're supposed to say double it and give it to the next person, and by the next person you mean more smart missiles.
Oh my god.
Uh,
Are you talking about like that street interview thing?
Yeah,
Like that
yeah.
TikTok
Do you want to?
video?
Yeah. Hey, here's $20.
Yeah.
Do you want to take it or do you want to double it and give it to the next person? And
Dude,
the
screw
answer
that,
for
I'm
those
taking the
6k,
$20.
fuck, no, dude. Double that and spend 6 more k into smart missiles. That's what you should have said.
Oh. Okay, really quickly, Overwatch people. What's crazy is I have almost the same amount of wounds applied, and I like only played Junker Queen for the last little bit of the game. Just saying.
yeah, because she missed with her ult entirely the first time. And then did not hit me, at least, with a single knife.
Chomp said that was a classic response from me.
Actually, hold on. I need to see. I want to go back to the stream. I want to chat and see if people are slandering. Because right
Smart
now,
missiles.
oh, Tags is live too. What the heck?
Tags is, dude. Tags is always live.
Yeah.
When is tags not
If
live?
you are awake, Tags is live. If you're not
Sometimes when
awake,
you're asleep too.
I was gonna
There's a
say if you're not
9%
awake,
chance.
there's a
Mm.
good chance he's still live.
I can hear my own voice. Make it stop.
What-
That's
get
why
the
I got
stream.
his stream muted, so that way I don't have to listen to my horrible voice.
That's only because you're not doing the sleepy, sexy, grouty voice.
I
You, I
mean, I
hate
can
hearing
if
my
you
voice.
want.
It's Spartan, it's okay, so do we.
Damn, that was mean.
you,
I'm
I thought it was
admittedly
gonna be
taking some
funny.
voice lessons.
I thought it was gonna be funny, and then you just like took that shit to heart and paused, and now I feel like an asshole.
Yeah, you should. That was
Oh.
mean. Oh my god. Alright, I'm playing Doomfist.
Okay.
Isn't Doomfist considered a tank now?
Yes.
Technically.
He's not a tank. He's not a tank.
But I play Doomfist just like I played the tower. Glass cannon.
You should play. Yeah, that's how Doomfist was originally played. Like he was a dive DPS.
I thought we had this conversation before, Spartan.
The
I'm the
OGs
tank.
remember.
Me and my fat belly are the tank. You can be the DPS.
I would much rather be the healer. I play tank more, but I would rather be the healer.
Don't worry, I'll save you.
Are you kidding me?
Being in a tank is just so much fun. I love it.
I normally get
God,
stuck
God,
tanking
God.
because I climbed up to the high end of Health Dissonant. Run is legit glass cannon. Yeah, I'm gonna switch glass cannon for that. I had to max smart missile cooldown first. But I climbed up to high plat, and then I demoted all the way down to high silver as a healer. So I said, fuck this, I'm tired of it, and started tanking again, and I climbed up to diamond on the Xbox.
Oh, you got an Xbox?
I did. I technically do.
But your son taxes it off
Oh
you.
wait, no, honey, did we sell the Xbox? I don't know. I might. There's a 50-50 if we sold it or if it's packed away in storage. I haven't seen it since we moved. We still have it? Okay. I do have an Xbox.
Wait, what type of Xbox? OG
The S.
360
No.
S.
Yeah, the S. Think those gummy worms are gonna protect you? Dude, those chomp chomp. The gummy worms are not gonna protect me. They are going to murder everything on the screen every 13 seconds. Plus, I'm gonna be running G-Comp. So they're gonna just murder everything. Look at that, dude. I have no damage cards on, and I'm doing 21Q almost with my smart missiles. With no damage cards. And no health level skips.
Aquila, sorry to burst your bubble, but my chain lightning damage goes past 2 big Q.
I have no
Ooh,
damage
that's
cards.
fault. My chain lightning damage right now. Let me have a gander.
What is your chain lightning damage multi though?
I need to actually do the ultimate weapons for tier 15.
What's your ultimate
My
weapon
chain lightning
damage?
damage is 1943, but I've also done ultimate weapon dis.
Without ultimate weapon disco, mine is at 280 something. So I hate to bust your bubble. You've probably got double the stones in your chain lightning than I do in smart missiles.
No, most of my stones are literally just on the percent and the bounces or
So,
whatever.
I mean, same for smart missiles. And I mean, we'll see how disco changes that too.
Yeah, I've already done dis runs, so that's why it's so high.
Yeah. Mine
I mean, it
are
also helps
0.
using amplifying strike at the same time, though.
Yeah, I'm not running amplifying strike, so amplifying strike would already make me be at 100 Q, and then damage card and berserker would put me at over 1 big Q, I think.
No, I'm actually surprised though, because within like a few 10,000 rolls, like I got both super crit chance and molt ancestral. Like, I was like, damn.
Here we go. Let me see whenever my berserker gets maxed what I'll be at. I'm at 665 little Q right now with damage and berserker. So if I got
Thought that'd be
5x that just off of the amp strike, that'd be 3.3 big Q just with amp strike, not counting disco runs, which would be like another 2x or so. So I could get mine up to around 6 big Q right now with amp strike if I had some of the disco runs done. Not even on the tier that I'm using, just disco runs on the other tiers, or like disco runs through like tier 10.
I just spent about 20,000 rerolls. I got ancestral bounce shot targets, a legendary crit factor, and some crit chance as well.
Oh, and that's the other thing. I'm running my ancestral shrink ray. My my amp strike has damage on it. Like I've got super crit chance, multi crit chance, all ancestral.
No, yeah, my amp strike is specifically for when I do my EHP runs.
My shrink ray is built for CC. My amp strike is built for damage.
Yeah, my shrink ray currently has ancestral multi-shot, legendary bounce shot chance, a rare rapid fire duration, ancestral attack speed, bounce shot targets, and multi-shot chance.
Oh, and how much do you have in your enhancements? Because I have almost none.
For which category? The
Damage. Yeah.
Just a flat 2 times, so 100 levels.
Okay, I think I have like 30 levels into my damage right now. Maybe 40. So I've got a lot of room to grow, but I can get my smart missiles right now, just running amp strike up to probably around 10 big Q.
You call yourself an EHP player.
You call yourself.
Oh man.
I do call
I
myself
mean,
an
I
EHP
think we're
player.
at the consensus where this game tells you you need to be hybrid at the bare minimum.
Yeah.
I mean, until I max out all the dissonant runs, then I can go back to EHP.
With this update, it pretty much just said, like, if you try to run pure glass cannon or pure EHP, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah. And I was doing hybrid before it was cool, and now it's cool, and I'm like,
I did say a version of hybrid is definitely the best for a long while now.
Well, I mean, to be honest, Greeny doesn't have that high of a multiplier efficiency for his armor. It's only 38%, so we don't really know how high EHP can really go if they're all that low.
Right.
isn't Giga one of the top 50 EHP players?
Yes, but he is primarily EHP, but at the same time he's more CC based than it is actual like pure EHP, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he definitely is EHP. And so once you get to a certain point though, it's hold up. Miss Chomp Chomp said, I just want to thank y'all for my new Porsche because he be listening to y'all, not listen to a dang thing I say, but agree to everything.
Miss Chomp Chomp. Wait, Chomp Chomp has a wife? When did Chomp Chomp get married?
I don't know. Wait, I just want to thank y'all for my new Porsche because he be listening to y'all, not listen to a dang thing I be saying. Oh, okay. So Chomp Chomp just agreed to buy Miss Chomp Chomp, a Porsche, apparently.
Porsche.
You're welcome, Miss Chomp Chomp. And yes, 5 kids. A Porsche and 5 kids.
Oh man,
Chomp must be living the life.
Y'all better be getting busy. 5 kids.
Just get Chomp to hit up Spartan. He's got 3 kids, so he's got more experience.
I mean, there's supposedly some gene editing material that they're coming out with that can allow people to have kids past menopause. You know.
Huh. Honestly,
Yeah, but
Supposedly it like regrows all the tissue there. I don't know if like that's actually going to happen or not, but
you already
what
have
about
5
people
kids.
that?
So
Yeah,
wait, Chomp, did
we
you
have
agree to 5 more, or just to keep the 5 that you already have? I'm confused now.
keep the 5, sell them off and get a new 5.
I'm confused now. Miss Chomp, I need to know. Did you get him to agree to keep the ones you already have, or did you get him to agree to 5 more?
I didn't know alligators were so proliferous.
I didn't know there was such a word as proliferous. As soon as this run fails, I'm
around
gonna.
the swamps.
As soon as this run ends, we are going to collect tourney rewards, and then look at some of the ideas for what we're going to do with our next set of stones, and then we are going to be going to get off.
Rewards
Spartan, where'd you go?
Right here.
Both of y'all responded the exact same way at the exact same time. I just want you to know that.
Yeah,
We're
they're just in the
both,
same room staring at each other.
Okay.
Focusing.
Alright, that makes more sense. Miss Chomp was responding to you, Grotty. Quote, the Australian surprised that he was married. To be fair, I did not know. So she was saying that yes, that he is married and has 5 kids. She was not saying that he's agreeing. I thought she was saying he's agreeing to everything, like getting you a new Porsche and having 5 kids. And then he was like, we have 5 kids, LOL. So then that's where that was going.
Guys, tournament rewards are being calculated.
They
Get
are,
ready.
indeed. Well, I gotta
Nice.
wait till this tier 14 ends.
I'm gonna rub my belly.
I need
Hey,
y'all.
Sparn, if my 4th ultimate weapon for my baby account isn't Chain Lightning or Spotlight, should I just dump it all into Death Wave damage?
Yes, sir.
Dump it all into Deathwave damage. Oh boy.
Just
I
say
mean,
about my- it's for another
probably
thing.
not. The technical answer would be probably not. Because the Deathwave damage, if I remember, is not a very good stat overall. Although it is S tier. It's not S tier for the damage.
Yes, but my baby account is trying to go glass cannon. If I don't get a damage ultimate weapon, I don't know what to do.
Go smart missiles.
Chain lightning.
Yeah,
Now
I
your
mean,
smart missiles belong in the trash.
you'd honestly be better off probably with like Poison Swamp or even like ILM.
Putting those kids to
Yeah,
work. Chomp,
I got
good
a space
man.
displacer, so ILM would almost certainly be the best option.
Yeah, over Deathwave damage. That would be what I would say.
But then I also have Harmony Conductors, so Poison Swamp is also really nice. I wait until it rolls every time for my EHP runs for my tier 1 because I don't have any damage, obviously.
Bloody, I've got to do the same thing for you, Tequila, that I did for Spartan earlier.
What'd you do?
After I did a stream with Spartan and he put me on the spot and everything, I went to my little one and I was like, "Hey, say hello to Spartan and thank you for letting me join the stream."
Get her
Those
on
are really
here.
cute.
Oh
Those
yeah,
are
I got
really
Ollie
cute,
right here. Here, watch out. Hurry up. Oh, speaking of little ones, and you said that Baby Panda is getting ready for his own tower. So I have completely neglected my baby tower to the point where Zephyr and Tags conspired against me and kicked him from the clan or the guild. And however, that a baby account has a perma poison swamp, Okay, give me 1 second. That account has a perma poison swamp already and is in gold. I'm farming tier 1, but I got perma swamp. No, here.
That would have taken a lot of investment.
1,800 stones. But hang on. Here. Okay, fine.
Shoot, how far do I go on gold?
Yes.
This last run I went like 304 waves.
No.
Why is everybody playing Junker Queen? Did I miss something?
That's what I was about to say.
Hey.
Hi.
Yo, Ollie, what up, dude?
Buddy, where's your girl at?
My
Oh.
little girl is at daycare.
Oh, dang.
What?
She's at school today. She'll be home in about 2 hours.
Okay, but I'm gonna be in bed.
Yeah. We'll try. Your dad and I will try and organize a time for you guys to be able to say hello to each other.
Maybe tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. I can see if I can make that work.
But where's your big old girl?
My big girl, she's at work. She's a nurse,
Boy.
so she's making sure old people are being taken care of.
Boy.
And you know what, Ollie? Do you know the TV show Bluey?
Yeah?
We'll try and get you and my little girl to do dance mode. Do
Huh?
you know what dance mode is? So dance mode is where we play music and you guys just dance and jam and have fun.
He's saying you play you put some music and dance and have a lot of fun.
No, it- Why? You don't want
Oh,
to
and-
dance?
Tell your dad that he has to go buy something called Tim Tams. They are little chocolate pieces of heaven.
He
Yeah.
says tell you that go buy something that's chocolate in hand.
What is it called?
I don't know.
Well, ask him.
What is that you said?
Tim Tams are little chocolate biscuits. And they're full of chocolate.
Ooh.
Yeah, and you can get caramel ones. You can get white chocolate ones as well. So there's all different types of different flavored Tim Tams, and they are the best thing that ever came out of Australia.
Daddy, can I have a Hulu?
A Hulu?
Yeah.
What's a Hulu?
One of those chocolate things that have the chocolate.
Okay, hang on. Let me. All right. What is a
Tell
Hulu?
Daddy Costco has them.
I just put my headset on. What's a Hulu?
A Tim Tam.
Tim Tam.
Oh, Tim Tam. Okay.
Yeah,
You were saying
Costco's
Tim
got 'em.
Tam. Where'd you get the Hulu from?
I don't know where you got Hulu from. But yeah, you've got
Okay.
chocolate
You
Tim
wanna get a
Tams, you've
Tim
got
Tam?
white chocolate Tim Tams, you've got caramel Tim Tams.
I'm talking about one of those chocolate drinks that I always drink.
A Yoo-hoo?
Yeah.
Oh, he was okay. You were talking about chocolate, so okay. The last time he joined the stream, it was when he was being super shy, so I had to bribe him with a Yoo-hoo, which is where he got the Hulus from.
Yeah.
What is that?
He was a Yoo-hoo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's chocolate water.
Ah, okay.
It's not actually. It's okay. So if you look on it, Yoo-hoo say chocolate drink. It's because it's water-based, not milk-based like most chocolate milks, which is why you can buy them non-refrigerated.
I
And
remember
somehow
when
they're
I
still
did
good.
with the straws and like you had little tiny chocolate pellets within straws,
Yep.
and you would just drink milk straight.
Yeah. Okay, I know what you're on about.
I don't
just
have
sent
any
you a
Yoo-hoos,
photo of the
bud.
Tim Tams, so you can go to Costco and buy them.
150 T a minute, not too shabby.
Oh boy.
Doing pretty decent.
I feel like I'm doing bad.
Well, actually, I think you might be the only one doing decent. I just looked at my score.
Tournament rewards are ready to be collected, by the way. I forgot to mention that.
Yes.
Yay, time
Wait,
to
let me
pull
get it
some
for you.
bodies.
Pick them up just a little bit.
Another pulsar harvester.
Put them back.
Oh, nice.
No, I'm trying to get BHD, man.
Costco has Tim Tams.
I mean, cool, now my pulsar harvester is ancestral, but I need an ancestral PhD for farming.
I'm surprised you guys have never, I'm surprised a lot of the Americans that I've spoken to don't know what a Toon Tam is. We send them over to you guys.
I do know what Tim Tams are only because I was a officer in this Warframe clan that we had an Australian guy that was obsessed with Tim Tams.
Oh, you can't blame him. The second you
Oh yeah,
put Tim Tam in your mouth, it is better than making love.
There's no shot I'm gonna like chocolate as much as making love.
I guarantee you, you will. Sparks had one the other day, and her husband had one, and he's like, "Yeah, sorry, I gotta leave you for the Tim Tams."
I did not have one.
Did Mike say that?
Probably.
Probably.
You didn't have
But-
one? Why not?
Because I can't have dairy.
Oh,
no-
take the risk.
There's no
Who
dairy in
cares if
Tim
your
Tams.
bowel
Don't
movement
worry.
is stuck?
Stop it, bud. Don't touch the
There's
screen.
definitely dairy in Tim Tams.
Don't.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't count.
just take
No,
some.
I would
Exactly.
like
It doesn't count.
to not get
That's a
a
nuke.
multi-day migraine. Just to
Uh,
try some Tim Tams.
You're talking to me about multi-day migraines. You do realize that, right? I currently have a migraine that is a multi-day. I'm on day 4.
Well, maybe if you'd lay
It's
off
like
the
a
tequila.
missile. Honestly, most of the time when I drink, I don't get a headache. Yeah, that's a nuke. It's
I
like
know,
a
I'm just
missile
giving you a
or a
hard
big
time.
old bomb. Okay, those are missiles. Those aren't swords. Those are missiles. Yep, a nuke. Missiles.
Goodness, this pulsar harvester is eating all my reroll shards.
Nuke, missiles, and a demon. Tell you what. Nuke, missiles, demon mode.
Y'all, I finally
Nuke.
got ancestral spotlight angle on my primordial collapse.
Nice.
Congratulations.
It
Oh,
only
hey,
took like 10 million reroll shards.
Sparks. Miss Chomp Chomp just said, sorry, Mrs. Chomp Chomp just said that they do make dairy-free Tim Tam style. Also, Grotty,
This guy.
no, that's Study Mage. Miss Chomp Chomp said that you can take Chomp Chomp, however, with his expenses and child support, it will cripple you.
Holy crap! Thanks so much.
Yeah,
Stop.
I did
Do
see
not
that,
touch the
Millie. I'm
screens.
pretty sure I responded to that.
You very likely did.
Daddy.
What, bud?
Yes, I did.
Nuke, missiles,
They
demon
do
mode.
make dairy-free Tim Tams. You have a chance of being able to eat them.
Missiles.
If I can find him, I'll try him.
Also, Sparks,
Daddy.
it won't kill you for a bite. Like, don't eat a whole. Ouch! Stop it! No, get down. You're done. That wasn't very nice. No. She said that their daughter's lactose intolerant, so they get them from the vegan specialty store. Sparks,
Yeah.
just for
What
you.
vegan specialty store?
I don't know. I've never heard of it. Or you can make them.
Dang, I'm one gem off of another 200.
I'm actually curious if, like, I've never heard of a vegan specialty store. I'll have to Google that.
Vegan specialty. I'm guessing that's just where they take all the out.
I'm sure they exist. It's just dependent on where you're at.
Vegan specialty store. Okay. Yeah. Okay. We've got something similar around here, but it's an all organic store, for like, you know, your fruit and veg and stuff where they don't use pesticides. I know in the city they have vegan based restaurants. I'm pretty sure, like little takeout places and stuff.
It looks like the closest one is about 2 hours away, and it's not even a full-on vegan store. It's just a store that has a really good, like you said, organic thing, and they have a great vegan section according to the reviews. But that's like
Vegan
2 hours away.
cupcake Factory.
I
Yeah,
hate
you bet-
lactose intolerant. Or being lactose intolerant.
Yeah, that must suck. I drink like 6 liters of milk a day with all my
Good
coffees.
lord.
And
I think it has to do with well, there's a whole like thing, but if you look at the statistics for like people with lactose intolerance in the US versus other countries, like even European countries, it's like night and day. So like they put something in our food to make us all like have allergies and be poisoned and all this bull crap.
Yeah, for me it's a genetic thing and not like typical lactose intolerance.
Did you know that lactose intolerance is actually normal, and that it was a mutation to not be lactose intolerant? And the majority of animals cannot drink milk from a different species of animal.
What are you gonna tell me next, Tequila? Friggin' gluten's good for me?
Probably. I don't
This
know.
Australian built
The
different.
first to actually get that mutation were the Mongolians when they were trying to survive winter. And they started off with goats, actually.
Interesting.
Goats are cool.
Study mage.
Random map, random
I
map,
love how
random
you
map.
just like randomly match my energy with the just fucking bullshit random facts that are like legit. It's awesome.
Far and left.
I might get a
Oh,
goat.
Yeah.
he dropped down with outdoor chat.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that too.
Goodbye, Sparks.
Goodbye, Sparks.
I'm sorry for just stealing your. I am in the Overwatch channel, and y'all were playing Overwatch, and now we're gonna be in here not playing Overwatch. This is messed
You're
up.
good.
I'm sorry
Alright.
for just commandeering the channel. To be fair,
You're
I was
fine.
asked to come here. You sent me. Well, hang on. You sent me the link. I want this on the record. That you
Yes,
sent me the link.
yes.
You asked me to be here.
Yep, I know.
Okay, I just want that on record because I did just commandeer this channel basically.
It's alright.
I'm sorry,
Right.
Sparks. Enjoy your
Don't
Overwatch.
apologize.
Good luck.
Thanks. Bye.
I wouldn't mind getting a couple of goats on the property and an army of chickens.
Is Overwatch any good? Honestly, Overwatch with friends is amazing. Overwatch solo can be fun if you are in a bracket that is competitive for yourself and you enjoy the competitive nature of it. To me, it's a much more fun version of League of Legends. It's similarly competitive, but in my opinion, less toxic. But it is. I also just enjoy the first-person shooter-esque or third-person shooter, depending on your champion, style, depending like compared to League of Legends being the full-on top-down MOBA with 4 abilities. Would you recommend it for a 15-year-old boy? Absolutely. I played
Yeah,
it a
it's
lot when I was at around that age, especially if he likes shooters. It can be very fast-paced, but also very fun.
Hey, Tequila.
What's up?
You wanna hear another interesting fact?
I'm always down for facts.
So, this is a little bit of a interesting history, but the Mad Hatter's disease actually had an origin, and here's where it came from. It came from how they would process the felts for the linings inside of hats and stuff. Back in the day, they would actually use camel urine, which also contained high levels of mercury in it.
Yep. I
And
didn't know
so
that.
that's where the
It
Mad
makes
Hatter's
sense.
disease.
That is awesome to know. So have you ever seen Death Race 2?
No, I have not.
It's one of those like super low budget, pretty gory, like I guess semi-action comedy, like semi-action, semi-comedy films, kind of. It was like pretty lower. I think it was at least lower budget, seeming, or maybe it was just older. But there's a guy on there called Lists, and he basically is, I guess, smarter, and he just is known for random facts. Well, my brother nicknamed me Lists because of shit like what you just said. I absolutely
Yeah.
love knowing just random things that are never going to be useful for me in any part of my life other than, hey, do you want to hear something completely random that has no benefit to anybody here, but now you know it. And I love stuff like that.
Yeah, and another thing is oftentimes when they use camel urine, not only did it have like high levels of mercury and arsenic, but it also just dyed it orange. And so like that's where you'd get like that really nice soft orange felt on the inside. Also, another interesting thing, certain plants such as tobacco can pick up large amounts of thorium. And so not only, so like when you smoke, that's where a lot of the cancer and radiation rumors come from, is that it picks up thorium.
I love random facts like this.
Have
I
you
don't
heard
know
of the stinkiest chemical ever created on the planet?
I have not.
Trying to remember the exact name off the top of my head. I keep on remembering so many different names, but in the same book I also found out about the strongest acid, which was fluoroantimonic acid, which can eat through concrete and glass. And then I figured out the full name for Teflon, or PTFE, aka polytetrafluoroethylene. I'm trying to remember what the name for the stinkiest chemical was, though. That one's eluding me right now. Yeah, I'm also into chemistry and philosophy. I do a lot of just random shit like that. But yeah, one drop of this chemical can be smelled a third of a mile away, so 1776 meters away.
Good lord.
I also find it funny that it's 1776 meters for a mile.
I closed down a plant that made flour that was soy based, like flour is in cooking flour, but it was soy based, and it was like a healthier alternative. And with it though, they used this acid, and I have no idea what it was, to basically clean and bleach the soy, and it was like it was a refining process. And they told us that everything was drained, all of the lines had been drained, all of the acid had been removed. So we're up in the ceiling on lifts, and we're cutting through the pipes, and one of the pipes of acid was not drained. The tank was drained, but there was a ton of residual in this, and it splattered all over everything. Like it completely ate and ruined the face shield that I was wearing. It ate through the blade of the grinder that I was using. It wasn't a grinder, it was a concrete it was a demolition saw. It ate through the entire disc that I was using for it. It ate through the face shield that I was wearing. Not like immediately or anything. So we cut the pipe, and then we were letting it drip. And when it slowed down to where it was just steady drip, I took my arm and stuck it under the acid to see how long it would take, because we had like the chemical cleaning stuff. And it took 14 seconds for it to start burning, and I'm talking like I counted out loud with the guys there, and like as soon as it started burning, they like grabbed the stuff, like they had it on their rags ready to clean, and so like they cleaned it off me. It took 14 seconds for it to start burning, and like one drip hit my arm, and there was like a 6-inch circle where it was just burned.
Have a good night, Chomp Chomp.
Have a good
Little
night,
bit
Chomp
of a
Chomp. I'm
different
about to
fact.
be ending the stream here shortly.
There are
I gotta go as
approximately
well.
10,000 Australian spiders, but we've only 2,700 have been described, and we have 140 snake species in Australia, 32 which live in the ocean right next door, 100 snakes that are venomous, but 12 that will most likely kill you.
But yeah, the chemical that I was talking about earlier is thioacetone. The smell is often described as a mix of rotting cabbage, garlic, sewage, and skunk spray.
What's up,
And it can be
X-Cat? How are you doing,
smelled
buddy?
a third of a mile away, just a single drop.
I'm good. They can keep that. I don't want it. Also, I missed half of what you were saying, Grotty, the spider thing, because Ollie's over here trying to hand me half of a golf club saying, "Here, Daddy, I got you a sword. Now hit me." And it's currently 12:30 at night, like just after midnight. The little dude should be in bed. But he's going crazy
So,
instead.
What
Am
I
I still
said is
playing
that
Raid? I'm kind of taking a break right now, Cat, because I went to do the Mavara fusion and I got super sick, and I slept through an entire day. And during that day, I missed my Ice Golem tournament. Like, when I woke up, I had like an hour and a half left, and I missed the Ice Golem tournament by like 70 points or something ridiculous, like less than 100 points. And because of that, even though I did both the Summon Rush and the full champ training, I still I missed the fusion by 25 fragments. So the Mavara fusion really took the wind out of my sails. So I'm halfway playing, but realistically, I've missed several days of Demon Lord, but I'm kind of just hanging in there, coasting, doing some of my dailies and then Demon Lord, and that's about it. So not really, but a little bit.
Other notoriously awful smelling chemicals, ethyl mercaptan, which was
I've heard of
often
that one.
used in gas leaks. So like you would know if like
Mhm.
there's a gas leak. It smells like rotting cabbage, onions, and skunk. They all smell similar, I guess. Then you have cadaverine and putrescine, which are two chemicals produced during the decomposition of dead bodies, and that's what causes the rotting flesh smell.
So
And then you have butyric acid, which is found in rancid butter and vomit, and that creates the sharp, sour, and deeply unpleasant odor.
That first one that you said, I cannot remember it, but
Thioacetone.
No, the after that.
Ethyl mercaptan.
Ethyl mercaptan, yes. I actually knew that one because in my line of work we do a lot. So we don't do anything with gas. Typically,
Yeah, it's added to natural gas so it can be detected.
Yeah, like we don't do any of the gas lines like while they're live or anything. We have the whoever owns the building do that first prior to us moving the machinery. However, we have dealt where they have said and confirmed that it was, and then it wasn't. And a lot of the gases that are used are extremely deadly, and they are odorless. And they're colorless and odorless, and they add ethyl mercaptan to it purely so you know if it's there. That's a very common practice.
Well, here's the interesting thing, right? Our noses are actually a lot more sensitive than we think they are, but there's some sort of other conditioning that goes on inside the brain where we need a quote-unquote overpowering smell in order to realize it. Like, ethyl mercaptan is parts per billion, and we can smell that easily. And that's basically the same level as a dog's nose. But why don't we smell things like a dog then? It's because our noses are more designed to breathe in rather than smell things at the same time. And so it's some sort of neurological wiring as well that also plays into it. I watched a very interesting video on it not too long ago.
Yeah, it's wild. And then also how closely related smell is with long-term memory.
Yeah, and it's weird because you'd think with like how well our long-term memory and smell is, like we'd be able to remember a lot of smells, but we can only remember around 10,000 smells at most.
Oh.
The
So
human
like
brain is
our
insane.
sense of memory and smells are closely attached, but at the same time it is a very narrow amount of smells that we can remember. It's kind
Of
of like
course.
there was, I forgot exactly what it was called, but there's supposedly a theory where like you can only remember around 150 names of the people that you are closest with before you'll start to forget names.
Oh, well, thank God I'm
There's
not
a
close to 150 people.
Oh, dude, I'm terrible with names. I get everybody's name wrong all the time.
well, like back in the olden days when you were living in a village, you wouldn't have more than 150 people at once. So like you'd be able to remember everyone in the village at least as long as you had a decent enough memory.
Yes, if
Miss
you were in a village and you were seeing them all the time, you'd always remember their name.
Miss
Yeah,
Chomp
and
Chomp,
that's the point. Like we don't remember anything beyond 150.
sorry, it's hard with everybody. So I move industrial machinery. I do craning and rigging, and typically we do a lot of either moving machines in or out of industrial facilities, warehouses, stuff like that. Typically, it's for production. So depending on the what's it called, economy, I'm either doing plant closures and downsizing, or scrapping out old machinery. And then when the economy's doing good, we do a lot of building expansions and new businesses starting up, people buying new machinery, replacing old machinery, stuff like that. And we do kind of all sides of it, but primarily just the actual moving of the machines. Yeah. Sorry, I'm back. I had to deafen for a second there.
Yeah, it's okay. I answered Mrs. Chomp Chomp's question for you.
Oh, I did as well.
I said male stripper.
Oh, male stripper. Well, she couldn't hear you because I deafened in the Discord.
Okay. Well, I typed it in.
Oh, you typed it. Okay. All right. So I don't know if it's YouTube or Streamlabs messing up, but I see the male stripper comment on the stream, but then it's not showing up on the OBS, even though the chat box for the stream is through OBS. Does not make sense how it's showing up.
Streamlabs as well?
I do.
Yeah.
But yeah, for some reason it's not showing up. So you will probably come to Huntsville for the Space Command base moving here. Likely not. If they need riggers, we will happily go there. Because we move all over the country. But likely not. We're a smaller company.
Do you own the company?
Yes, myself and my brothers.
Yeah. So it's been a family-owned company for a while.
Yep, my dad started it, I think 44 years ago, something like that now. And then in 2017, my brothers and I took over. Well, they took over in 2017, and then in 2018, I decided that I wanted to have a family and start life young, so I dropped out of college and I got engaged. Well, I didn't get engaged until 2019, but I dropped out of college and started working full-time 2018. And, yeah. I say dropped out of college,
real
but...
quick, Grotty. after I'm done with all that personal stuff that I was talking to you about earlier, I'll be able to start streaming again.
Oh, well, you a streamer as well? I didn't realize.
Yeah, I streamed every once in a while.
Yeah.
The other week, I think it was like last week, me and Zephyr did a collab stream together.
Oh,
Did
nice.
you know that Space Command is a real thing and not just from Buzz Lightyear and Toy Story, LMAO? Yeah, Space Force is a legitimate thing. Like, that is... Space Force is the new branch of the military, and it is a legitimate thing, yes. It is not just a meme. Even though it is just a meme, but it's not.
So, Tequila, this is what you see with your Streamlabs? Obviously, mine's... I've got shit blocked out.
Relatively, but yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't like Streamlabs.
I've had 3 people follow me in the last 24 hours.
Hell yeah. Hey, I'm on that list somewhere.
I can't go any further
back. I definitely don't plan on doing Twitch personally.
I also am not
doing
Twitch.
They have very anti-consumer practices.
Yeah?
If anything, I plan on going on to Kick.
On to Kick? I didn't even know Kick bloody streamed.
Yeah, you can stream on Kick.
Yeah.
You also, there's a couple different ways you can get paid with Kick. When you do monetization, you can take donations and everything, or you can treat it more as like a regular job where you get paid a certain amount hourly.
Okay.
And the hourly thing is based off of the amount of engagement you get, obviously. But
yeah.
The fact that like you can treat it as a regular job is kind of interesting in my mind.
Yeah, I haven't looked into it at all. The Kick thing. I know some streamers that have started doing it.
Yeah, but as far as Twitch goes, there was a person that said something that was considered controversial and they got banned for it. But then a person on the other side of the political spectrum said the exact same thing and didn't even get a warning. It's just literal favoritism within the moderation community.
But
yeah, it's just stupid stuff like that makes me not want to join Twitch at all.
Yeah, fair enough.
I wouldn't mind it.
Switch 2. I don't know if you heard about the Switch 2, but the Nintendo can remote cancel like everything on your Switch 2. They can turn it into a brick essentially.
Yeah, you don't own it, you're just leasing it. I'm sorry, if I pay $500 for a goddamn Nintendo, I own it.
It costs more now because of the memory shortage.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude,
if you buy something like that, and they just have the power.
My wife wanted to get a Nintendo Switch 2, and I said to her, don't do it, because if you do something that Nintendo doesn't like, they'll basically make it obsolete, and you've just wasted $500-600 or whatever it is now.
Have you seen
pirated cartridges will automatically trigger that, and so it will get bricked on you if you bought a illegal cartridge without knowing. Not only that, but it's tied to the system itself, so even if you were to sell it on a different market, nobody else would be able to use it. It literally turns into a brick.
Have you seen the memes that are like this is the reason that my my RAM is so expensive or whatever, and it's the like super off the wall AI crap? Some of those memes are really funny. Now I'm curious 20 minutes later, but why do y'all think Chomp wasn't married?
Just due to the fact that we've never heard Chomp mention his wife or family, and also I don't really talk to Chomp, so when I hear people that are married, it's like, oh, how awesome.
It wasn't, yeah, for me it wasn't that I didn't think he was married, I just did not know that he was married. Typically, I don't assume somebody is married unless they explicitly say something about being married.
Or if they mention they have a family or something, then it's like you kind of assume, yeah, you're rather engaged or you're married.
For me, it's either the right person or solitary for the rest of my life.
I have
I'm
been
not
seeing
too into
statistics over in the
relationships.
States that a lot of people, a lot of young people in the States are refusing to get married because of what the women are like over there.
Well, there's also like financial burdens on top of that, and they're doing nothing to really help anybody who's going to or wants to have kids. Like, sure, you get a little bit of kickback from the government for it, but like you don't get continued support usually.
Had my wife and I not been legally married, the government would have paid for all of her pre and postnatal care, and the actual birth, and a lot of the baby's like first year's worth of doctor visit stuff.
Really?
Yeah, it's stupid stuff like
It is. It would have been insanely more beneficial for my wife and I to have been like had the wedding, been quote unquote married, and then just not sign the paper at the end of the day. Had our kids, and then if we wanted to get legally married later on, get legally married. There is very little incentive to get legally married anymore, outside of more like the ceremony of it. Than there's more benefits to being not legally married than there are married.
You get paid more for being divorced or living separately. I think it's stupid, honestly.
Miss Chomp Chomp said, "Oh yeah, some of the single women out here be crazy. They have unrealistic expectations. It's not just the single ones, Miss Chomp Chomp. I'm married."
Ah, yes, the 666 packages.
Or I'm a 10, so my future husband has to make 7 figures a year. It's like, I'm sorry, love, but you are definitely not even going to be touching someone that makes 7 figures a year, especially looking like that. And that's the brutal truth and honesty. Like, if a guy's earning 7 figures a year, he has his pick of whoever he wants.
My thing is, a lot of those people, it's not even like, oh yeah, you're a 10 or whatever. It's the personality that's lacking there.
You could be absolutely dead set gorgeous in every shape and form, but if your personality is absolutely poo-poo, then yeah, see you later.
Indeed.
Like, obviously looks do come into play, but you know, looks are about 50 to 60% of it. Then the other 40% of it is that person's personality going to be matching mine? Is it something I'm going to love? Is it something I'm going to admire and cherish for the next 30 years that I'm alive, you know?
What was it? I remember hearing something a while ago. You could get 2 out of the 3, but you can't have the other. It's like looks, personality, and sanity. Like, you can have a cool personality and like great looks, but they're almost certainly insane. It's kind of funny how accurate that can be.
The hot and crazy scale, where the majority of them, the hotter they are, the more crazy or whatever, and then like the bottom right of the graph where it's like a 8 to like a 9 or a 10 for attractiveness, but like a 1 or 2 for the craziness. It's the unicorn zone because you'll never find one.
I just find it funny someone even came up with that in the first place.
Right. It's all in for the memes.
I mean, some people probably take it seriously.
No, there are 7 at best. If you want to make 7 figures, be able to drop everything when they want you to. They want guys to hit the guy, be fit. Yeah.
Right. Most of the people that are making 7 figures are they're pretty much married to their work,
Yeah.
at least for the first good little bit of their life.
They're married to their work, or if they do have a wife, you know, it's a virgin wife that, you know, they've been with ever since the dawn of time, yada yada yada, or they're with someone and they don't, like, you know, you could have that millionaire with someone but not say that he's a millionaire just to see what the person's like, which, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of men out there that are on $100,000, $200,000 a year are like that.
Also, Karate, just as a general rule of thumb when it comes to the American economy, the top 10% own 70% of the economy, and the top 1% own the other 30%.
Hmm.
Yeah, our economy is not the brightest either.
Yeah, 2 through 9 own 70% of the, or 2 through 10 own 70%. The top 1% own 30%, and everybody outside of the top 10%, basically, you have nothing.
Yeah.
Couldn't even put a dent in it.
But, alright, fellas, it is getting close up on 1 a.m. I hope you all have a great night.
Oh god, it's 1 o'clock. Jeez, you guys get some sleep. I'm gonna head off.
I'm drinking a Red Bull right now.
I mean, shoot, I've been up since 2 last night, and it's almost 11 already.
Oh
But
god.
I appreciate y'all. I had fun hanging out, chatting. So, y'all have a good night. I'm gonna leave the call and
Yeah,
then
you
end the
too,
stream.
Tequila.
Yeah, you guys have a good one.
Oh shit! I meant to do. What do you think I should spend my stones on, really quick? Hang on, let me grab. Give me 1 second. Hey, Spartan, are you busy?
I mean, we're playing Overwatch.
I was gonna see if you'd give me some input on my stone expenditure.
Oh boy. Yeah, if you can wait a little bit, our game's about to be over.
All right, I'll. Can you come back up here whenever it's over? Yeah, I'm talking like quick. Like, I
Yeah.
want to look at a couple things and then you tell me, yeah, you should do that next. Alright, I'll leave you alone until the end of the game. Good luck. Alright, boys. Spartan has bought y'all a few more minutes of time. He's gonna come up here and hang out. Tell me what to do with my stones.
Came right during the heavy discussions.
Thank God I ended the heavy discussion.
Sorry.
No, I didn't think you were coming back, so yeah.
Yeah, of course I was coming back for you boys.
I thought you full on left the Discord, and then I turned your stream up, and then I heard Spartan, and I was like, wait a minute. So I looked down at the.
Yeah, I was doing the exact same thing. I was just like, why is Spartan here?
Yep. I was hopping down to see what they were doing because I wanted to grab y'all for what I should do with my stones next. Can I see my workshop if I
what's
pause
your
the run?
efficiency at for armor?
0.
Because
If you go
personally,
to-
that's the area that's been giving me the biggest gain right now.
Oh wait,
So
no.
Go
Efficiency?
to your homepage. So pause your run, go to your homepage because you're able to pull up your
12%
stuff
for
if
your
you
armor.
didn't.
You got 12% for armor?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, my armor efficiency is already at 33%. I'm going to boost it up to a 35 here in a second.
So, for me, the biggest tickets would be Core Assist module. To be able to run MVN with Primcy Assist, because I'm going to be farming a lower tier with a higher multiplier. So I don't need the full effect of Primcy. I would be fine with the 50% reduction. But I still want Prim C, obviously.
Hmm.
But Core Assist would be huge. That is like one of the big ones.
You got legendary effect on your generator.
I did.
I got mythic effect on my armor, and the other two are just epic still.
Yeah. I don't have the other two. So I'm
You're low
really
on jet.
Soon.
You're low on
And
stones.
core are both mostly just going to be substat efficiency, whereas both the armor and generator need to be a relative mix of both for me.
another option here is Super Tower Mastery as the most powerful EHP, or sorry, not EHP, glass cannon or damage multiplier. So Super Tower is there as an option.
Yeah, I've got that in actually in my labs. It's at level 3, about to be level 4.
And that's the other thing, it takes time. Then the last like big options would be Smart Missile Quantity, because I only currently have 9. Smart Missile Damage, because it's only at 200 as far as clicks go. And then...
Shoot, after I finish my wave skip, I still have 6 more masteries that I need to max out.
Chronofield Slow is the other big one. Is Extra Orb Mastery any good? Yes. Extra Orb Mastery is very good. It is, if depending on what build you're running, it is better than the Coin Mastery.
Yes, Extra Orb was like, I think my third or second.
Extra Orbs was my 6th one that I bought.
So I'm actually going to be switching to an Orbless. I'm going to be switching to an Orbless build, I think. However, so with that, I won't be running Extra Orb Mastery. But I think once I get closer to Extra Orb, it will be something that I buy.
Yeah, I got Wave Accelerator, Coin, then Extra Orb.
Alright, there's Spartan.
Yo.
Here we go. Alright, Spartan. Can you tune on?
We won that game, by the way.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah,
Was that even
375
a
gems.
discussion, though? Of course you'd win, Spartan.
So what are the options here?
Alright, hang on. We were pulling them up right now. Alright. So, the biggest options that we're thinking. Core Assist, because that would allow me to run MVN primary with Prim C as the secondary. As soon as I get I need one more copy of MVN, and then I would run that with Prim C secondary. The other options would be Smart Missile Quantity, because I only have 9. Would be not Golden Tower. Where's it at? Chronofield Slow up to 100% or 95%. It's currently at 65 with Ancestral Sub. It's 40% base because I do have Ancestral Sub.
And you have Perma Chronofield.
I'm 5 seconds off, but with perk, yes, or with G-Comp in tournaments, yes. So yes, I have Perma. It's
Okay.
effectively perma because with perk it's a full 100%. So yes.
Are there any other options, or is that it?
In a row.
Yes. The other big one would be Super Tower Mastery, so I can start the lab on it.
And
And
yeah, Super Tower is really good.
with Super Tower being the best damage multiplier in the game, that's partially why I'm leaning towards that.
So, if you want my honest opinion, I would probably lean more towards either the Chronofield Slow or the Core Assist.
Okay.
Probably more so for the Core Assist. I think you'll get the
Being
most
able to run
value.
dimension and do different setups.
Yeah, just at least unlocking all of the assists is a really good idea. That's kind of my opinion, but
I'm thinking of doing the cannon one. That'll be the last one I need to do.
So,
Yeah, cannons might last as well.
Ebats was definitely leaning more towards the Chronofield slow, especially because I'm wanting to do this smart missile build.
Mm-hmm.
So he was saying to buy myself more time for the smart missile cooldowns. The Chronofield slow would likely be the strongest option.
Well, I mean, if you get a core assist, you'd also be able to get a second substat for cooldown. Think about
Yes,
that.
but then that would require more stones to invest into the substat efficiency, which I'm not currently considering.
I mean, the first 10% is only 200 stones, which isn't that bad.
Mrs. Chomp Chomp votes slow. How much would the cooldown be?
Well, what's ancestral cooldown for smart missiles?
8 seconds.
Okay, so you
No, 6 seconds.
What, 0.66 then?
If it was 10 seconds, then you'd at least get a full second off. I mean, it probably rounds down though, still.
It likely does round down.
Rounds up.
Pretty much everything with the assists round down.
Until it gets to a certain point, doesn't it? Like if it's 0.7, 0.8, wouldn't it round up then?
No, I believe it still rounds down. You have to break the 1 second mark for it to round up. And it doesn't round up, it still rounds down.
Oh, that's bull crap.
I think that's with specific effects, because a lot of other parts in the game, it rounds up after you reach a 0.5.
Right, but I don't believe that the cooldowns do.
Let me have a look.
I'm pretty sure cooldowns do. I think durations don't.
What are you thinking, Spartan? Also, let's check out Rend and see weapon. So to max,
Yeah, go ahead.
to max the Chronofield slow, I would need another almost 3,000 stones.
Really? That
To go from 40% to 95%, or well, no, 40% to 75% is another 2770.
The Chronofield is really good, but well, you use Chronofield for farming too, right?
Yeah, I use Chronofield always.
Yeah. So you would still get value there. I don't know. I still feel like the core overall just has the most versatility. But Chronofield is, I don't know, it's very close, I would say. I would selfishly lean more towards the core, but that's just because like assist mods I think are really fucking freaking strong, sorry.
It's saying that with the core effect as well, you also, if you invest that 10% for the substat efficiency, the multiplier, that's making your ultimate weapons do more, which means smart missiles do more.
Right. So what would I be running though? That's the problem that we're having. Because
what do you have?
I've got it on stream. So for farming, it would be, once I can afford it, I would re-roll my MVN. First off, I have to get another MVN and then roll it. But I would run MVN main with Prim C assist, because my farming I'll be doing a lower tier anyways. And then for tournaments, I would be running Prim C, and then I would likely run the Dim Core as my assist, which is also unrolled.
Also, like, if you run, because I use Primordial Collapse and Dimension Core for my farming, because I'm obviously farming tier 15. So that's something you could look at doing as well. Yeah, so
Part of me wants to
I'd
go
have
2
to-
clicks for 11 smart missiles.
I'm gonna have to agree with Spartan on this. Um,
What was the reasoning? Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Grading. I just totally
Oh,
cut
just
you off.
the extra, just with that extra assist module there for the core, like you can then just experiment with a whole bunch of different things, and it'll improve your tower tenfold. That, like, yes, Chronofield is going to help, but I think getting the assist mod will also help a lot more in tournaments right now, because you're not having to invest too many stones. All you'd be doing is investing the levels into it,
So
which, are shots.
how would it like how? But that's what I'm saying. It's not really gonna affect my tournaments, is it?
Core
I don't-
assist?
Yeah. How's core assist gonna
Yeah.
affect my tournaments?
Longer
mean,
runs?
I'm pure
It
HP.
depends on what you use, but
I'm
if
pure
you're
HP with no
like you would use Primacy and like Space Displacer or something like
Harmony
that.
Conductor, because my Space Displacer would be completely useless. I have nothing done for ILMs.
What about,
So
well, you said,
Tequila,
yeah,
if you were to
Harmony
spend
Conductor.
3,000 stones on getting the core assist and the multiplier efficiency, you'd be at 33% for 3k stones.
Yeah, I'm not talking about spending 3k stones though. I'm talking about just like in general, what should I be focusing on next? And honestly, to me, core assist seems like it should be third of the three, like the three main things, which would be Chronofield Slow, core assist, or Super Tower Mastery. Because Super Tower Mastery allows me to start the labs. The
Well, do
slow
you,
affects my
do the
farming
labs-
and what?
Do you have like enough space to do the labs at the moment?
Yeah, I would drop something.
But also, is your damage baseline already in a good enough spot where getting the benefit from Super Tower would actually help you?
Not right away, but by the time the lab is done, yes. So with my current tower, my missiles would be doing around 10Q with amplifying strike and then damage and berserker card without super tower. Which I know 10Q is not a lot, but that's the base that's the base thing without having any shock multiplier, which is maxed. That's also without having any missile lamp stacks or anything like that. Which missile lamp by itself is the 30x damage multiplier. So that would be 300
if
big
you plan on
Q.
going more into that smart missile, then you just want the slow first and then get super tower.
I don't think any of the options are bad. It's just sort of figuring out which one would be optimal
Right.
first.
Beneficial.
That's kind of where I'm at.
Yeah. I mean, if you could just drop like $100, $200 on the game and buy some stone packs, then that solves the problem.
If I could, I would.
I still feel
Yeah.
like the ability to throw on Harmony Conductor in your case. Well, wait, how good is your Poison Swamp first? Oh, did we
sorry.
lose him?
No.
Oh.
So, Harmony Conductor, I'm 1,800 stones away from having anything on Poison Swamp, and I don't have room for the labs either.
Okay.
So I have zero investment into the swamp or ILMs. Like no labs, no stones, anything. I have them base unlock, and that's it.
Gotcha.
So Harmony, and that's the thing. If I had 1,800 stones to get Perma Swamp right now, then I would commit the one lab slot, and then I would run Harmony Conductor. But then you're talking about 1,000 stones for the unlock plus the 1,800 stones to get Swamp to the point of Perma. so it's consistent, and then also some labs. So that's like, there's a lot to kind of go for if I wanted that. And I think I'm better off, like right now, I would be running Prim C with Dim Core Assist. The problem is Dim Core Assist is only going to give me a little bit of an extra bonus there. That Super Tower getting started sooner would be better, and then go for the core after. That way I can start the labs, because I think I'm going to need both for my damage to really matter. Because I'm kind of moving slowly towards hybrid.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking that the core assist is probably third on the list of Chronofield Slow, Super Tower, or core assist. Just because of where I'm at. And specifically me running a Smart Missile build. And so like Ebats was saying that he feels like Chronofield Slow is really important, and even Chronofield Plus even possibly. Just because of the giving me more time to kill slow down the enemies, so I can kill them with missiles before they get to my tower.
Yeah.
So
I mean, the other part to the assist, though, is that you also have the multiplier efficiency, which boosts the ultimate weapon damage as well.
That's only if I put stones into that. And right now, I don't feel like that's necessarily worth it. What's up, John? I'm opening WoW as well right now. I'm sorry if you hear the music.
Damn, you've been live for over 2 hours. Almost 3.
Yes, sir. We're out here grinding. How did my tournament go? It went pretty good. I tied for 24th place, which is fine. Stayed in Legends at least. And we're trying to kind of discuss where we're going with the stones here before we end the stream. We've got Spartan, Study Mage, and Grotty in here doing some thinking on it.
I guess the question is, what's going to give you the most benefit right now, and not over time? Because having that jump in whatever it is you're doing, that's going to benefit your tower a hell of a lot right now, is going to be something that's definitely worth going for straight away. If it's something that's going to take a long period of time to put a lot of investment into to make it better, you're better off putting that on the back burner and going for the one thing that is just going to increase you straight up. Like, that's why I ended up putting Recovery Package Mastery on the back burner for the labs. Like, I had that at level 6 for quite a while, because then I started getting damage, coins, orbs, balance, health regen, second wind, super tower, bloody whatever else I've gotten, you know? Wave accelerate, intro sprint. So, yeah. Whatever's going to benefit you the most right now is something that you should just go straight for, and the other options are once you've got the stones for it.
So as far as the now, that would 100% be speed reduction. Grats, I got seconds in champs and bought RPC Mastery. Hell yeah, RPC Mastery is huge. And congrats on getting second, and welcome to Legends if this is your first time.
Well, if you want immediate and fast damage, then I would say Super Tower. But if you want to like build up and stuff like that, then I would go with the Chronofield.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Chronofield speed reduction would be the immediate now. Like, that's the only one that's going to give me anything now. The Super Tower would be getting the Super Tower Mastery Lab, so I can start labbing that, because that takes about a month. And then that's the main ones. Would be, do I do a couple clicks into speed reduction and then get Super Tower? Because honestly, the more I look at it, especially without pulling that last
Do you have the
MVN
speed
that I need.
reduction for your super tower? For your chrono field. Do you have the speed reduction?
Yeah, I've got an ancestral substat.
Yeah.
So I only have a 40% speed reduction base, and then I'm getting
Yeah.
15 from my sub.
Yeah.
So, do I want to basically chrono field speed reduction would be big for the extra CC. It would let my missiles kill them before they killed me. But at the same time, I definitely need more damage.
You have
And
more
I think
chrono field speed reduction than me. I don't have the substat.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine with the substats at 60%.
Mine with substat is at 65. I pushed it up to 40, and I noticed a big jump every time that I did, especially with the fast ultimates.
Yeah, mine's a flat 40 right now.
But yeah, so we've got the same. I just have ancestral sub.
No, you've got a 50% speed reduction.
Oh, that's right. Never mind. I pushed it up.
Yeah.
I pushed it up to 50. I pushed it up to 50. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a 45. You've got a 50. So, I was like, the math isn't at mathing right now. Let me just quickly look at that in my head.
No, you're right. You're right.
Tequila, I feel like after everything that you've just said, I would probably go. I think I agree with Ebats. You'll get immediate return. After that, I'd probably go Super Tower.
Yeah.
And then after that, I'd probably go Core Assist.
Right. That's kind of what I'm thinking.
Ebats is here?
No, Ebats and I talked a little bit the other day.
Yep.
That's kind of what I'm thinking, but then also, do I want to go all the way to max 95% first? Or should I just take it up a little bit?
I would say full send.
So
just get it done.
That's 3,000 stones before I can buy Super Tower Mastery. That's a lot of tournaments, because remember, I'm not stone packing.
Yeah.
If that's the case, you could just go Super Tower first just to get the lab done while you're saving up for Chrono Field.
That's the biggest. That's the biggest like rush on me getting Super Tower, is letting me lab while I'm saving up and getting the speed reduction. So it's slower for getting immediate return, but then over the course of the next month or two, while I'm saving up and buying speed reduction, then I will be able to get the lab done for Super Tower. And then by the time the lab is done for Super Tower, I'll already have been started saving for the core.
Well,
and
you've got at least 4 more tournaments until you can unlock Super Tower. Click on your chrono loop. Click on the actual icon of it. Once your stream catches up and everything. Because it'll tell us what your next percentage of speed reduction is.
Oh, you mean click on Chrono Field, not Chrono Loop? Yeah, the next
Chrono.
the next one's 70. It goes up 5% at a time.
Ah, okay.
You're bouncing up and down every week. I'm sorry, I'm slow on reading the chat. We're trying to figure out this ultimate weapon situation.
Also, Spartan, did you end up getting the bot plus bug at all?
I don't have bot plus.
No, I'm talking about the bug. Did you get it at all?
The bug? Oh, are you talking about where people were able to get it for free or whatever, basically?
Yeah. Did you not get that bug?
No.
Damn, I wonder when they're gonna fix it for me.
They said that they were going to.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the other part is like I message Sam almost every day and they still haven't done it. But they did it for Crowbar.
Yeah.
I don't know, there's apparently a list of people they're doing it for.
Yeah. They'll be able to tell very quickly who did or who had it and who didn't.
I also didn't know I had the bot plus bug at the time because I only had a couple of the bots unlocked. but I was able to get synchronicity.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I ended up with
Well-
synchronicity with only Flamebot, Bot, and Goldbot.
Okay, so you're agreeing. You think go Super Tower first, and then from Super Tower get the slow maxed, and then after the slow is maxed, go into Core Assist.
I think so.
That's kind of where I'm at as well. And by the time I'm
I mean,
able to
you are
afford,
limited by time because the only way you get stones is through tournaments, unless you wanted to wait like dozens of weeks for the 45 each week.
right? So
So
it
we're
almost
basically getting
is the
500 stones a week, roughly.
is it 500?
450 plus 45.
Yeah.
So 495, yeah. So just under 500 a week.
Yeah.
So
We'll just round up and say 500 a week. So that means
yeah,
I'm
500. So 2 weeks you'll be able to then get the core assist mod.
Yep. So
But
in 2
you
weeks
need-
I'll have it. Wait, not Core Assist. Because Core Assist would be third. So it would be 2
Yeah, so-
weeks. 2 weeks from now I'll have Super Tower, and then 6 weeks from that I'll have what's it called?
Chrono.
Maxed Chrono, and then another 2 weeks, and I'll have the other assists. So in total, it's looking like about 8 to 10 weeks.
So statistically speaking, you should have that done by 1, 2.
Late June.
You should have it done by the end of May.
Right.
1,
Yeah. Towards the end of May, I should be done with all this.
yeah. Yeah.
Well,
Towards
if
the
it's
end of
3
May,
weeks
the
for,
worst case, it would be the 4th of June. You should have it done by. Theoretically speaking. That's if you also don't get kicked out. But in saying that, if you did drop down to the champs, and then you earned that, what is it? How many stones is it in champs? 300? 300 in champs or 400 in champs? I don't know.
You have to
something
wait
like
till
that.
the second before you get a Super Tower.
Hmm.
May 2nd, you'd be able to get Super Tower.
Right.
And then another 3 weeks after that, that's when you'd be able to get the Chrono Field maxed.
Yeah. So end of May, I'll have Chrono maxed, and then beginning to mid of June, I'll have Core Assist.
Unless the
Yeah,
kangaroo bucks
it's
start
looking around
flying,
the
then-
13th. So
Then-
mid-June.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I just got paid.
Y'all thinking that
Cough,
plan
cough.
sounds good? Is everybody in agreement with this plan then, fellas?
I'm in agreement with it.
Let's
But
go.
I get paid tonight. Cough,
Hell
cough.
yeah.
Cough,
Hey.
cough.
Hey, we'll
Feet
take
pics,
it.
cough, cough.
Wait, I didn't hear what you said.
Feet pics, cough,
Feet
cough.
pics? Oh, buddy, they're already in there. They're in the DMs. Bouncing up and down every
Listen,
week.
my hot dogs were smashed in a car wreck. I don't think you
I'm,
want to look at them.
I'm barely past that, John. I'm in the position of staying the majority of the time. But
Yeah.
my group is full, so I'm gonna be ending stream here. I really appreciate all of you tuning in, and just remember, guys, it's a good day to have a great day.